let's do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safeway Liquid Beer for this podcast.
We ride again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello. It's not static, AM radio. It's the Play Alpha Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromala intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. The cracker 6 o'clock, I'm logging with some sirloin bites.
Died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with the bagpipes and music for to play.
That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and a shame and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
It's a two-jacket day. He is on fire. Stay hot, Marcus. Huge. What a moment for George Springer. George Springer. He's done it again. It's the major leagues.
6:09 on a Tuesday morning, a Creed Tuesday morning, a Mike Babcock hiring day morning,
NBA draft.
NBA draft day
Shane
today.
Bieber's season debut.
Oh, God. Giannis got traded last night.
Tombstone.
We hit a bunch of parlays. Oh, my God.
Okamoto home run song
my
workshop.
God. We're not there yet, but it could be one day.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh, you're our Huckleberry indeed. So we've got, I mean, there's a lot going on here on a Tuesday show.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Slamming Salmon texts in and says, Abe, are you my father? This is big news. Might as well get this straight out here. So this thing's been sitting in my office for a little like last week. This is the Nasty Brew coffee. We got 32 bags of it. We're selling it today. All you have to do is go to edmontonsportstalk.com. I had Maddie put up a link that literally says buy coffee.
Let's
It's right at the top. It's for pickup only. We don't want to be shipping this stuff. We'd rather pick it up so you can just swing by and pick it up. But you order it online, then you swing by and pick up your bags. It's the Nasty Brew, fueling AM Nasty since 2023. That is our coffee right there. Some of you would have got this at the Estes. We've redesigned the bag, and there's like a Tales of the North origin story on the back.
It's like a comic book.
It's kind of a collector's item, which is kind of cool. And we only got 32 bags of this first stuff. We're trying to do another run to build up more of it so we can throw it in the Italian Center and then maybe sell more of it online. But we got 32 bags that I want to move. And if you want to get your Nasty Brew coffee, it's medium ground. So it's already ground for you. So you don't have to worry about doing any of that. We teamed up with Fox Coffee to make this happen. The label's done by our partners over at William Huff. And so hop online right now. Edmonton, for all you coffee drinkers, a lot of people drink coffee. How's it smell to you? You're a coffee drinker. It smells
Smells like
nice.
coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what
I
you want.
said. I said, man, I'm glad it doesn't smell like something else. But anyway, it smells even like I like smelling ground coffee, I guess. I don't necessarily like the smell.
Is that right?
I don't know. Does that make sense?
Well, it is nice to put it in a little dish if you want to kill smells, It's nice to kind of like a room deodorizer.
Okay, yeah. So there's only 32 bags. So if you want to get your hands on some Nasty Brew, hop online right now, edmontonsportstalk.com. Click on buy. You can't miss it. It's right at the top. There's a link at the top that says buy coffee.
He pushed it right at the top. It's next to the home
right next
tab.
to the home
It even
tab.
beats out shows.
Nothing's ever been closer to the home tab than the buy coffee link. So we only got 32 bags. You'll have to, so you go online, you buy it online, then you swing by and you pick it up here at the office. We didn't want to ship it and stuff. It would have just cost you too much to ship it. So there we go. Let's sell this. We have 32 bags of it. Hop online, edmontonsportstalk.com. And very simple process. It's just like any other online store. You can go in, you can pay with Apple Pay, however, credit card, however you want to pay. And it should be pretty fun. 32 bags though, probably going to move relatively quickly. Those of you who had it at the Estes know that it's pretty damn delicious. So for all of our coffee drinkers out there, that's the big news today. Edmonton's. We figured to celebrate Mike Babcock probably becoming head coach of the Oilers today.
Yeah.
Might as well sell 32 bags of the Nasty Brew.
Didn't even leak out. I mean, we took it to here. I mean, it's not like there was any other.
Right. We're rock solid here at EST. Nobody let it leak. Like, get your medium ground Nasty Brew, fueling AM Nasties since 2023. On élément, les Nasty depuis 2023.
Oh, oui.
I didn't know if we had to put the French part on there, but I like it.
I think,
That's kind of
probably,
funny.
Yeah.
So edmontonsportstalk.com. You can't miss it. Right at the top, it says buy coffee. We're off and running. Actually, with the top off of this thing, the whole studio is going to smell like coffee. Which, sure. I hear Rick hold it up.
Okay.
Yeah. We got a whole bin of this stuff. So we're gonna move the bin. Yeah, we're in the coffee business now. So that should
even
be.
if I may.
Oh, not a bad idea. Let's put one on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh no! You knocked down Wyatt Earp. I killed him. There we go.
How lewd.
How lewd indeed.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah. No. So it should be pretty fun. And I'm interested to see what the coffee drinkers, if you haven't tried the Nasty Brew yet, what you think of it. So a conch for trying new things. All right, you can hammer the thumbs up if you're watching over on YouTube. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Got a few things to discuss today. We get to letter grade the Connor Murphy signing later on.
Yeah.
That's always exciting.
Yeah, 5.
We'll see where that pretty much the exact same deal as Dickinson. It just makes 100,000 more a year. So we've got that going for us today. We're expecting a Babcock announcement today. If/when it happens, we will carry it live here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Of course, you can text us anytime. That'll get you into the old Paris Jewelers inbox today. There's going to be some sort of hilarious path to win text of the day today. I don't know exactly what it's going to be just yet, but
you have more than enough to work with today.
Yeah.
How you do it is your business.
Yeah, I don't think we need to really lead you down a path for this one.
No.
The others are expected to make it official today with Babcock. So have at her. 780-218-9999. That gets you into the old Paris Jewelers inbox today. Buy now. Do not pay for 1 year with their flexible payment options. West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, St. Albert Center. Those are all places you'll be able to find a PJs. Or, of course, online at parisjewelers.com. They are Canadian, and they are family-owned. Trev, what's wrong over there, buddy? You okay? What was that?
I'm happy, boys.
Oh, why are you so happy, man?
Because I don't know why I never thought of this before. But I switched the mouse that. Do you remember the mouse controversy we had?
I remember.
It was broken, and Zach still likes to use the broken mouse for whatever reason.
Why? What's he doing?
I don't know, but the mouse that I like to use, it ended up actually breaking, and so I threw it out. And so now, for the last probably 2-3 months, we've been using Zach's broken mouse.
Oh no!
But we have 2 mouses at the desk, and we never use the one that actually works. So I swapped them this morning, and now I can scroll again.
Now, is that a wired mouse?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why I went, haha, I can see this. Look at this. See on the screen?
Yeah, you can look at you. You're scrolling like crazy, buddy.
Yeah, I couldn't do that for 3 months.
That's pretty good.
So I hope Zach's okay with this. But I made the executive decision to switch mouses. To switch mice.
Oh, he's gonna be so rattled.
Yeah.
Man,
He might be, honestly.
This is breaking news. A contract for Trev's new mouse.
Thank you.
4 bags of coffee already gone. It's going to move quick. EdmontonSportsTalk.com or EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on buy coffee. We've only got, 28 bags left right now. All right. One of your text messages will end up taking home the Royal Pizza text of the day today. Hey, what are we going to get into? I like it.
Royal Pizza.
It's the text of the day. They're still making it great with the best and freshest ingredients you'll find. Top-notch service for over 55 years. RoyalPizza.ca or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. And, of course, the Nielsen Show today and every day. The best in the biz. Weiss Johnson, title sponsor.
Weiss Johnson.
Whoa.
How much of that coffee you had already?
How
I know you're
good
not a
was
normal
that?
drinker, but you've sampled some of this, haven't you?
No, I haven't. But you know what though, man?
Whoa.
That
was beautiful.
I thought we had an extra bag that we can use around the office. I was
We
wondering
had
if
one
they-
of some time ago.
Oh,
but
damn.
you want some?
Well, I was saying that if we're going to be sitting here selling the coffee, I mean, I should probably drink some of it.
Oh, go empty the pot.
I don't know how to make it or anything. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. Oh, it smells so damn delicious. I'm very
Open
tempted
a bag
by
and
it.
dip your finger in and give it a
No,
little,
yeah, that's
like
it.
a little fun dip.
And then I'll close it back up. Somebody get my fun dip coffee.
I bet you like coffee flavored cupcakes.
You think I would?
Coffee flavored things.
You know what I've never had, boys? A coffee cake.
I don't
Isn't
think
that a thing? Or is that just regular cake that you would have with coffee and people call it coffee cake? Or is there actually a coffee cake?
You can have there's coffee cake.
There is coffee
Yeah,
cake.
I
That's what
think
I thought. I've never had it. So
It's okay. It's good. You'd like it. I've had coffee cupcakes, I'm sure.
I can't believe how long I carried on that. Oh.
How long do you think
And I
you
didn't
could
even
go?
take a big breath.
No, you could probably go longer for sure. You could probably double that.
I probably could, Trev. Thanks for having confidence in me, buddy. Trev, Rick, do you think I could double it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Weiss Johnson.
Whoa! I couldn't do it again. I'm too happy. I'm smiling instead, I guess. Custer at 20 over the Nasty Chat says, I would love to see Dusty on a caffeine high. Well, I remember I drank lattes for like 10 days.
Espresso.
Yeah,
That was when I
pretty
first started
far
at
up there.
EST. I remember
Was that when
like-
I was in my latte era?
Yeah.
I think everybody has a latte era. So I had a latte era.
Yeah.
And no, never again. I don't need it. I'm high on life, everybody.
Boom.
That's what I am. I'm high on life and signings and CFL fantasy and stuff like that. All right, Weiss Johnson. Get a new Train furnace right now and get 15% off any additional mechanical system done at the same time. Add an air conditioner, heat pump, hot water tank, garage heater, plus 15% off, plus no interest for 24 months. Visit WJSportsTalk.com today. You can book an estimate. So HR Daddy called me yesterday. Actually woke me up from a nap. This guy. I'm like, hello? He goes, first of all, he called me at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4:30 or something. And I'm kind of sleeping and I hear the vibrate on my phone. I'm like, what? So, your parents are calling. I pick up. I'm like, hey, what's wrong? I always worry because, when parents get older, you're like, what's wrong? And he goes, hey, I'm just calling to see about the sump pump. I was like, man, I'm sleeping. So anyway, I got up. I go over, found the sump pump. It has the 2 cords plugged in or whatever. And but it's screwed right into the ground. Like I can't just lift it up and look inside it. So I told him, I said, look, Dad, it's screwed into the ground. I'm not unscrewing it to look in there.
Yeah.
But the floor is still not flooding. So I think it's working properly.
I think. Yeah.
Proud of you, son. I was like, thanks, Dad.
That's a beautiful moment right there.
It was, wasn't it? I thought it was a pretty nice moment. But are most covers on sub pumps screwed into the cement of your basement? That seemed kind of weird to me.
Do you remember doing this?
It wasn't me. Anyway, we're off and running. We are off and running today. Let's lay this show out for you. We got lots to discuss. We're going to dive into your morning announcements here in just a moment. YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. Trade of the Day. We're going to get to that around 6:30 today. Fired up for Gemco Fireplaces and Napoleon Products. I'm fired up. Well, I'm fired up about the coffee. I'm fired up about a lot of stuff today. But I'm fired up about something I couldn't really get fired up for.
Not being able to discuss Carter Murphy on Twitter.
No, actually, that was okay yesterday.
You stuck to it.
I did.
No, I know, but
I told you. I told you.
Like not an opinion bad or like you just.
I'm done sharing my Oilers opinion on Twitter until the season starts.
Yeah, day by day.
That's just a bunch of sharks out there.
It's gonna be a tough week for you. But.
It's a bunch of sharks out there. I just don't need to. I don't need to do it. Even yesterday, I know you thought I'd probably give in yesterday, didn't you? But look, why do I need to share my thoughts on Twitter when we have a platform here every morning?
Yeah, it's true. You can flex the muscle and get all the.
It's just, you want my take?
Well,
listen to the show.
That's what that fired up would be for. Dustin reads tweets from his draft folder.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that would be funny. Actually, yeah, I'm still doing them. I'm just saving them as drafts.
As long as you don't tweet them out,
it really sort of scratches the itch.
Therapeutic, yeah.
Yeah. Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. How about this? A conch for the early bird yesterday. We got her, boys. Plus 400. Trev, you had the Varsho hit.
Yes.
Got it. You had the Kirk hit. Mm-hmm. And I had Norway to win. Hat tip to you, Rick, for backing me on that one. And then we also hit Dusty's play of the day yesterday. It was the big 3 to each score again. Haaland scored. Messi scored. Mbappe scored.
And you took him to score 2 each, right?
Oh, no.
Right?
So how about this?
Right?
I am so mad at myself. Like, after they did it on the first day, I was like, there's no way all 3 of them are going to score 2 again. So I didn't do it. I bet on the plus 530 that we cashed, so a conch for that too. But I saw somebody yesterday say that if you would have bet $100 on those 3 guys to score twice on the first match day, they all did it. And then if you just let that ride for them to all score twice yesterday, you'd be up over $1 million right now. They're the best goal scorers in the world. Why weren't we on this?
That's a tough one.
I feel like I let down my entire family's legacy by not riding this thing back to back. Now, so you win it the first time, you win thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Would I have had the balls to let it ride? Probably not anyway. Mm. But I wish if I could get a time machine, boys, we would go back and we would bet that.
All three of us would do it.
EST would be moving into the old Shanks building.
All 3 of us would do it.
All 3 of us together, we'd become millionaires.
Yeah.
With just $100 investment. This is why sports betting is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why time travel would be even more. I mean, think of all the bets you could retroactively cash if you.
I think time travel, the best thing about time travel would be sports betting. Look at Back to the Future. It really threw a wrench into things, but it is the biggest benefit of time travel. 100%. Not even close. And of course, I would also suggest that the Oilers don't trade Ryan Strome for Spooner. That would be the other one. That'd be like if I had a list of like 5 things to do time travel wise, that would be one of them. I mean, listen, the show really needs more of the Strome song.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
McDavid era.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, the Spooner thing's not going to work out.
Who would have guessed?
Should have seen it coming anyway. Dude was retired like less than a year later. Chiarelli, what an idiot. All right, Jamie McLennan's going to join us. Noodles is flying Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. So he's like, can I do Tuesday? And you know who, of course, was able to move? Craig Button.
I like how Noodles has to go to Hawaii in order to get to the draft in Buffalo from Toronto.
Yeah, I'm
Or
assuming
Ottawa.
obviously they're taking overdrive to the draft in Buffalo.
Hell of a red eye.
But Toronto Buffalo is a drive.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Noodles is gonna join us. He's gonna be by just after 7:00. We'll get his thoughts on the upcoming Babcock announcement, and obviously the signings that the Oilers made the last couple of days. We'll have your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Try to run it back to start the week with back-to-back bangers. Weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental. Trev says he's going first today.
Oh.
But he also says he doesn't have a good confession.
Oh.
I bet you it's going to be an awesome confession. Did you get a perm? Your hair looks like curly, like you permed it.
You like that?
Did you get a perm?
No.
I think you got a perm.
No, I just.
Did Gregor force you into a perm?
No, I just am not wearing a hat. This is like when I just shower and then I just don't. Because you know how usually I part my hair?
Yeah.
That's when I do my hair, but I didn't do it today. I just come out of the shower and just let it dry.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I had like an afro.
Yeah, I could grow an afro too.
Really?
I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
you
cool.
are my lost long son.
Maybe.
How old are you? You're 27.
Yeah.
You could be my son.
We have roots.
I would have had to become a dad at 18.
Yeah.
But you could be my kid.
In Lethbridge, we have roots.
Eric, please, Dad's or Trev, please, Dad's talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, you were Pincher Creek guy. I was in Lethbridge when I was like 18, 19.
Well, you were working at the Save On Foods in
Lethbridge.
Lethbridge that my mom was actually working at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
You're just telling me this now?
I think, no, I've
working
told
with you
this
for like
before.
2.5 years.
I told you this before.
Whatever you say, son.
Yes, Dad.
Off season. What off season?
What off-season?
We're gonna do that at 7:45. You know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna grade the Murphy signing. Dun, 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 dun. And they got $7.4 million in cap space, so we're gonna discuss that too. We've got kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. Greg Wyshynski from ESPN, the rap for William Huff. Man, we got a lot going on today. This is gonna be a great show. 6:00 hour brought to you by Ewell.
Ewell, your partner in power.
Somebody on YouTube's asking, "Hey, what's in those bags on the desk?" It's the Nasty Brew coffee. If you'd like to try it, you go online to EdmontonSportsTalk.com, click on Buy Coffee, then you buy it online. Then you swing by the office and pick it up, and then you take it home, and it's already ground. It's a medium ground, so then you go home and you put it in whatever you use to make your coffee, and then the coffee gets made, and then you drink it.
2 tablespoons and a glass of water. Give it a stir, and
That's not it.
you should almost read the back in the Tales of the North.
Yeah. Let's see
Do it in
here.
the voice.
Might require
Do the voice.
yeah.
Tonight on the Nasty Brew. Before the mornings were loud, before the takes were hot, before the AM Nasty crew was fully awake, 2 wanderers set out from the north.
Nice.
They crossed frozen ground in early mornings. They survived long nights, bad coffee, worse coffee. Coffee that should have been left behind. They brewed over open fires. They bartered. They argued. They drank it anyway. You want to keep going? There's more. Okay.
Yeah.
They were searching for a legend whispered about in the cold. A firefox known as Fox. They say Fox only appears to those who respect the flame. He guards the good beans and disappears when shortcuts are taken. Some swear his eyes appear in the smoke. Others say the fire burns hotter when he's near. One morning, the wanderers' fire changed. Deep in the snow near a crackling flame, a bag of beans that looked different. The smell cut through the cold. For a moment, in the sparks and snow, they saw him. A fox aflame. Watching. Waiting. They brewed. One sip, and the road didn't feel so long. One mug, and the morning finally made sense. These are the tales of the North, and may they be heard far and wide across this great land.
Wow.
That's on the back of the Nasty Brew. And it's kind of like the next time we do a run, it'll be a different back. So you can kind of collect them all.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So anyway, you can order it online. There's only 26 bags left now. We had 32. So you want to get on it right now and check it out. All right, 6 o'clock hour is brought to you by Ewell. They're your power play specialists. They've got gear you need for your next electrical project. 3 Edmonton area locations. You can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. Let's hit your morning announcements here quickly, too. We got YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day coming up as well. Morning announcements brought to you by Hattie's Golf Shop. Golf swag you won't find anywhere else. Visit Hatties.golf. Use the code NASTY15. You get 15% off online orders. They got some sweet looking swag over at Hatties.golf. How about the Giannis trade? Let's just quickly hit on this. If I may get association time here for about a minute. No. The Milwaukee Bucks are finally trading Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. I like the Heat being like, we're not doing this deal unless Bobby Portis is involved.
He was the linchpin to it all.
Bobby Portis is okay. He's a good player, but like, anyway, it's Giannis and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, Kel'el Ware, Jaime Jaquez. What was that?
Hero's going home. That's where he's.
Is he? That's I didn't know that. Kasparis Yakusionis. I think I butchered that.
Of players.
Yeah, 3 first-round picks, including the 13th pick tonight, a pick swap, and a second rounder. I kind of like it for both teams, and I kind of don't like it for both teams. I'm kind of like, meh. Like,
letter grade.
Miami gave up pretty much all of their depth. Uh-huh. They basically have like a starting 5 and nothing else right now. So I don't even know if, like, I would think if you trade for Giannis, you're all of a sudden the favorite in the East, and the Miami Heat aren't because they gave up so many depth guys. I don't know. I give it like a B- for both teams.
It's a big game hunting market. Now he won his chip in Milk, So that's.
I also like you've got Bam and Giannis. You got to have some guard play mixed in here.
Don't.
It's
just acquire.
It seems like a bit of a strange fit, but an absolute blockbuster of a deal. And a big week for the state of Florida as they get Brady Tkachuk and Giannis on back-to-back days. Lucky Ducks. All right, we're going to get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces and Napoleon Products. On the way next, though, YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. What does this guy have up his sleeve? My son! My pride and joy! Although I'm not very happy with some of these deals you've been laying out recently.
What are you talking about? They're all great.
Yesterday's not so much.
Why?
But I like the bounce back opportunity here.
Why wasn't it great?
Well, everybody hated it. Yeah, that's why it probably wasn't great.
Because the ask, like, for a Vezina caliber goalie, I'm sorry. What do you expect?
You're doubling down. I like you trading something else for Allmark again today.
Well, maybe.
You're going where
all right,
you said you were going, eh?
We got YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. That's on the way.
Not to be confused with Tony's Trade of the Day.
No, yeah, Tony at BP's yesterday. He rolls in. He starts telling me about trades like I knew about them already. He goes, what'd you think of my boost trade?
You think the NBA
I was like,
is
I don't even know your boost trade.
He's pulling off 5 before the draft.
Oh, he is a beauty. All right. We've got YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. We'll give you our thoughts on Connor Murphy's contract. We'll dive into that. Your thoughts on the Connor Murphy deal, everybody. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Burglars, and it says the amount of Babcock content will provide a bunch of fantastic references for Tales of the North next spring. Oh, yeah, there'll be some good names for Babcock on Tales of the North. Oh, man. That's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, if you're listening on 95.7, don't go anywhere. A couple minutes of commercials. Why don't you spend this time hopping over to EdmontonSportsTalk.com and buying yourself some Nasty Brew coffee?
It's right there.
Makes a lot of sense. You can't miss the link. And if you like coffee, by all accounts, this stuff is pretty darn good. If you are listening on TuneIn or iHeart or over on YouTube, it is a sports update brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Are you ready to treat your feet? Visit them in store at 10707 184th Street in the West End or online at ParamountFlooring.ca.
The Oilers signing defenseman Connor Murphy yesterday to a 5-year deal with an AAV of $4.1 million. The club are expected to announce the hiring of Mike Babcock later this morning as well, ahead of Friday's NHL draft. The Oilers currently holding 4 picks, number 52, number 84, and picks in rounds 6 and 7. Over to the NBA, where the Miami Heat landing 2-time NBA MVP and 10-time All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks in exchange for Tyler Hero, 3 other players, and at least 4 other draft picks. Nets, meanwhile, acquiring 3-time All-Star Julius Randle from the Timberwolves as part of a 3-team deal, including the Chicago Bulls. The NBA draft goes tonight. The Raptors currently holding the number 19 pick in the first round, as well as the number 50 pick in round 2. How about those Jays? Back to 500. Kazuma Akamoto with his 17th home run of the season as the Jays double up the Astros 4-2. Shane Bieber will make his season debut for the Jays this afternoon. Game 2 of that series goes from Toronto. First pitch, 2:07. Riverhawks have the week off. They'll return home to look at making 3 wins in a row. They'll host Port Angeles on Friday from Remax Field. 4 more games in the World Cup of Soccer later today. Canada take on Switzerland tomorrow afternoon in Vancouver. Kickoff, 1 o'clock. Sports Update brought to you by Paramount Flooring. We're expecting some changes in Edmonton this offseason, but we're talking about your flooring. Paramount Flooring brings over 30 years of trusted service and expert installation with a flooring lineup homeowners actually want. No permission needed to contact us. Visit our showroom open 7 days a week or online at paramountflooring.ca.
sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to let love replace all I hate. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place where line and sea? Can you take me higher to a place where
Creed Tuesday. AM Nasty on the FM dial. Oh, listen to this, eh? A legend. Right.
let's ask, can we stay?
Best rock singer of all time. Don't at me.
Mark Tremonti, ladies and gentlemen, on the lead guitar.
Do people say don't at me anymore?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Don't blow me.
I just did. Don't at me.
Don't blow me.
Same thing. Don't come at me, man. That's what else they say.
I like that one the best.
Don't come at me, bro.
That one's my favorite.
We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today. They got an awesome deal right now. It's a $5.99 big meal, limited time only. Mini chicken sandwich, 2 tendies. Mini chicken sandwich or 2 tendies, plus a biscuit, plus the fries, plus the drink for just $5.99 at participating Popeyes locations. Furby from Popeyes text me yesterday. They got something else coming down the pipe with the local football club. I don't even know if I could say anymore. It launches in early July, and you're going to love it.
The Cody Fajardo flounder sandwich.
Damn it! I can't believe you guessed that. No, it's not that.
I can dream.
But that's a good
A
idea.
boy can dream.
That's a good idea. Cody Fajardo was on the Reed Wilkins show yesterday. Always a great interview. So make sure you check out the Reed Wilkins show. If you listen on 95.7, you're like, the Reed Wilkins show? I only hear you guys. No, you should listen to the entire station all day. Just download the iHeartRadio app, the TuneIn Radio app. You can watch on YouTube. Reed Wilkins show every day from 3 until 6. Once you listen to it once, you will no longer require any other form of afternoon entertainment.
Another Donair delivery from Jason Milne as well yesterday.
Yeah, Rankin and Leak and Mark Killam.
And good reviews.
Tried Donairs yesterday. Of course they're good. Of course they're good reviews. Like,
no, I know.
It's a
but
Donair.
Malik Carney and
yeah, these guys seem to like
they
it
were.
more
These
than the
guys
other
were. Yeah.
Vance Van Vandervan says, "Hey guys, where can we RSVP for the Nasty Bash?" Well, Maddie hasn't really said. I mean, just show up. Right? So I'm just telling everybody to come to the party.
Sure. Yeah.
July 25th, St. Albert Rugby Club.
Bring a friend.
July 25th, grab a friend, join us at the Nasty Bash. It's the best old-fashioned hall party in the city. It's going to be a good time. July 25th.
Bring someone who knows absolutely nothing about what's going on.
Oh, yeah. You got to bring somebody who's a complete noob. By the end of the night, they'll have a name tag on and they'll be upside down. Going to be great.
And they might be a legend.
Oh, they could become a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. July 25th, Nasty Bash 4, St. Albert Rugby Club. Save the date. Be there. We'll see you there, Vance Van Vandervan. All right, let's get into YouTube, Trev's Trade of the Day.
It's time for Trev to have his say.
Pay attention, Stan, 'cause this is the play.
Find out who he'll send away.
With YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. Pull the trigger they just made. YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. Remember not to overpay. YouTube Trev's Trade of the Day. Trade of the Day.
What do you say?
Did YouTube Trev make the right play? Trade of the day, trade of the day. YouTube Trev gets his way. Trade of the day, trade of the day. YouTube Trev gets his way.
Trade of the day. Trade of the day. YouTube Trev gets his way.
Trade of
We got it cranks more another notch. Jeez Louise.
more.
We had 32 bags of coffee. We now have 22 bags of coffee left. So you're going to have to move quick on this coffee. 10 of them are already sold. EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Buy Coffee at the top. Get your nasty brew today. Speaking of nasty, what trade do you have brewing this morning? All right, what do you got, Trev?
Yeah.
Does it involve Ike Howard?
No.
Oh, wow.
Today is a
must be a minor
1-for-1.
deal. 1 for 1. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby. All right, Bobby Mack.
I never want to disappoint the Nasties ever again. And I feel like I did that yesterday. And I said it before, I'll say it again. I am the people's general manager. When the Nasties speak, I listen. I will never overpay ever again. You hear me?
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Okay, so
I'm done overpaying. I am done
but if
overpaying.
you don't overpay, they're all going to be like,
No,
right.
no. That's not the point. That is not the point. The Nasties don't like it when I overpay, so I'm not going to overpay. And with that being said,
you know that's going to be awful.
I know it's.
I'm trading Tristan Jarry 1-for-1 for Connor Hellebuck. That's it. That's the deal.
Okay, give us the real trade.
No, that is it. That is the trade.
What are you guys talking about here? You're not my son.
That is it. I'm sorry. That is it. I'll start
you're
there.
doing a little spite thing now.
No.
That's what it is.
I just want to be.
You're being all poopy pants.
No, I want to be in the Nasties' good graces, and I don't want to overpay. The Nasties, right before you hinted the trade of the day, no more picks, Trev, no more overpaying. I will not overpay.
Wait
Tristan
till tomorrow's
Jarry
overpay. It's going to be so.
for Connor
the
Hellebuck.
pendulum will swing
That
back
is it.
to.
Kevin Shoveldayoff, he says the phone lines, they're open. So I'm calling.
I don't think they can. I don't think they can afford it.
Oh, you're talking the money.
Financially, I don't know if the money works, Trev.
The money doesn't work.
Don't you know they still
5
need to sign a forward and stuff?
$5 million going out and 8.5 coming back.
Look at the people are loving it. Throw it up in there. Throw it up in the chat.
See,
Throw it up
I
in the
told
chat.
you, Nasties, this was for you, baby. I knew it. I feel like $1 million right now.
This text is in. It says, "I ride with Trev."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My confidence is just back. 80% yes.
80%.
Shut the poll down.
80%.
Shut it down.
Yeah, done.
Close
done.
it down now.
I love how it's still not going to get over 80%. People are still going to be like, "Nope, I don't think so." I don't like it. He's an American.
I feel great. I really do. I feel a lot better. And see, this one was for the Nasties. Hey, Dusty, look at that.
To be honest with you, it's no more ridiculous than yesterday's.
What's your beef?
Where's that myth?
What's your beef with yesterday's trade? Oh, come on. What are you talking about, Dusty? That was a good trade.
Amishman 19 says, "I still voted no on principle."
Oh, come on, Amish man. Come on. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, Gordfather says, "YTT's trade today is just outrageous as the example yesterday."
Oh, come on, Gordfather. Come on.
Bones is in and says, "Come on, Trev. Jets have to retain on that."
Yeah, they might.
Yeah, Troll says, "I'm voting no out of spite."
Oh, Troll. Gordfather and Troll.
I get Jeremy over in the nasty chat says, "Trev for GM."
Thank you.
There you go.
There it is. That's what I'm here for, baby.
Buster TN says, "It's not realistic at all."
Oh,
Well.
no, it absolutely is. No, you're absolutely right.
McDiesel 780 says, "Trade of the year. Trade of the year."
Yeah.
All right, he did it.
What's people's
Trade
beef
of the
with
day.
Olmark? I don't get it.
Trade of the day. YouTube Trev gets his way.
Trev gets his way. You're still angry about yesterday's.
Well,
hey, that's where this
people,
comes from.
this is just as crazy as yesterday's. Like, I don't get it. Like,
67% say yes. The numbers just shut the poll down.
It could be a 50.
Stop here.
It could be a 50-50.
why is it going down? Why is it going down? Damn it.
They're spiting your spite.
No.
It's an interesting game here.
Oh, Trev, you're
It's
drunk.
good. Morty texted and says, "Where are we flipping him to after he refuses to come here?" That's sad, isn't it?
No.
Look, I know people don't want to hear it, but I still think Florida finds a way to get him. I was talking to Huss yesterday on Lock Shop. If you're not familiar with Lock Shop, 11 to 12 every single day. Sports betting, and Huss and I sometimes talk too much sports for the Lock Shoppers. They're like, "Give us more bets."
Yeah.
But he said yesterday that he still thinks something could be done. Now, Florida keeps saying they're not moving Lindell, they're not moving Lindell, they're not moving Lindell. But if you're Florida and you've got an awesome top nine anyway, and Lindell plus something is the cost that gets Connor Hellebuck, I think you sort of bite the bullet. It's not like
they could
Barkov.
afford to.
It's not like Barkov is in his Kopitar 35 to 38 years. Barkov's still pretty much in his prime. You got Sam Bennett behind him. If you're sitting there going, "We can't move Lindell, who's our third line center, to get Connor Hellebuck," like, I think eventually they give in on that. I think they're trying to play, but they have nothing else to give up. But Huss yesterday was just like, "Well, what if it was Mikola and Lindell
Man, if I'm a
for
Jet,
Hellebuck?" And I was like,
if I'm a Jets fan, I still want more. You could get
that's
more
what I
elsewhere.
said. Like, they've got 2 second rounders.
Yeah.
I would at least want one of those second rounders and probably a prospect.
Yeah.
But then the Jets have to find a goalie,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know. I still feel like Florida weasels their way into Hellebuck.
Even though
the Oilers,
to Florida, Jari to Winnipeg, and the Oilers just
even though Trev is willing to give up Jari to get him, I still think Florida ends up getting the job done. They'll find a way to make it.
Nas 26 says Florida will trade for Hagee before they trade Lindell.
But if you're Winnipeg, you can't just go,
no.
Okay, we'll take what you're settling. Well, I guess we'll just settle for this. I understand. I'm not gonna argue with the guy. Of course, they'd rather trade for Hagee than Lindell. But if you're Winnipeg, you have to die on the Lindell hill. And we're talking like Lindell's like Nick Suzuki, for goodness sakes. Like, Lindell's a good player, but Lindell's not going to be a first line. He'll be a Jets second line center.
Yeah.
And the Jets have needed a second line center for a long time. Okay, the Jets can't be like, we'll take Mikkola and Verhaeghe and just give in. No. You can't do it. Like, you got to drive the hard line here. It's just...
Not when you have an American that doesn't want to play in Canada, man.
Well, then just say you're under contract. You're a goalie. You're staying right here. You're not going anywhere. How about they say that?
It's player power, man. It's the National Hockey Association.
20 bags of coffee left.
Nice. Coffee's moving.
You're going to need some nasty brew. It's just how it is. You're going to need to get your hands on this coffee. EdmontonSportsTalk.com. We had 32 bags. We got 20 left. Go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on buy coffee. I'm getting fired up.
You are?
I didn't want to get fired up. It's all because of your silly trade.
It's a great trade.
It's not a great trade.
Oh.
Look, it's only got 67% of the vote.
Why is it always 67?
I don't know, Trev.
Don't get that out of here.
I think people do it just because they like me doing the thing still.
Here.
Oh, I think they like it. I think the people like it. Portions of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Rick Mallett has once again been recognized by Best Lawyers for 2026. How would you not want to do business with this guy? Continuing a distinction that he's received every year since founding Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries, they need a hammer. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
Again.
1-855-98-HAMMER.
Again.
1-855-98-HAMMER. Hammerinjurylaw.ca. All right, maybe many of you are fired up. Hey, keep the inbox moving today. There's got to be a creative Babcock text in there somewhere that could win your Royal Pizza text of the day. So keep those bad boys coming in. You can text in about Trev's sweet, sweet deal. But let's get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces. Gemco's been proudly serving Edmonton for 45 years. They're the authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need, they're available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. Remember, I said I'm fired up because I'm not getting fired up for something.
Yeah.
It's an Inception thing. Here's a good one from Tabs who texts in. He says, I'd rather Jari over the Lindell package. Thanks, Trev. Signed, Huss in Winnipeg. Trying to get behind it. So I saw everybody else yesterday being fired up about the Hockey Hall of Fame class.
Oh, as per.
And I used to be that guy. Like, especially back over at 1260. I remember I'd rant and be like, how's McGillney not in?
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. And so, like, I saw everybody being like, oh, Kachuk got in. He won nothing. And I was just like, oh, man, I think I'm going to get fired up about this too. And then the spark just wasn't in me to care about the Hall of Fame anymore. Not at all. Not one. I didn't even get fired up over the Cujo Pecorine thing. Like, I saw everybody online and I wanted to. I was like trying to rev it up. I was like, okay. And then I saw people on Twitter being like, I can't believe Osgood's not in yet. And I was like, oh, man, this is where we're at. This is where we're at for Hall of Fame now. So I totally don't care about the Hall of Fame anymore. I wanted to get fired up for it, but I'm kind of fired up that I couldn't get fired up for it anymore.
Welcome to the club.
They've sucked my caring out of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Now, I would still like to go there one day. I've been to Toronto multiple times. I've never been to Hockey Hall of Fame. I really want to go there, just as a fan of the sport in general. But as far as who gets in recently, I really don't care. Is it bad to say that?
No, I mean, when Keith Kachuk, it's kind of...
Yeah, it's like
sure.
You know,
everybody gets a ticket.
Is it just
No,
this-
but Kachuk had 1,000 points. He had over 500 goals. I mean, he just didn't win a cup. He didn't win any individual awards. Like,
Yeah, but when you
you
include
score 540 goals and over 1,000 points, you probably should.
when
be
you end up
pumped up.
inducting people though, yeah,
I
it's
don't.
gonna be
I
a
just,
point where
I was like,
Is it just this year's class? Then you're just like,
I don't know,
it doesn't
man. No,
really move the needle?
I guess that's to be determined next year.
Yeah.
But this was the first time where I saw other people being angry about who got in and who didn't, and I sort of just was like, weird. I don't care about this anymore. I can no longer get fired up about the Hockey Hall of Fame. Huh. Can you guys believe
you have
me?
arrived.
Can you guys believe me? I don't know if this is
Sad,
like
honestly.
I'm an adult now or something. You know what? You know what it probably is, actually, now that I think about it. How I recently removed myself from Oilers opinions on Twitter.
Yes.
I think it's a step in my online maturity where I'm like, I don't need to go on and bitch about Kachuk getting into the Hall of Fame. I mean, I don't need to see all the tweets about it's a great week for the Kachuk family. Like, I don't really care about the Kachuk.
You know what you're
family,
getting into is your blogging season.
what?
You should start a blog
No.
and just tweet out
Blogger.
links to the blog.
Just clickbait. I know others in the city who do that.
Then
That'd
you
be
have all
good.
your opinions there. You don't tweet them out. You just put them in the blog. And
You click on it, and you go, "This is going to be a great piece." And
Yeah,
it's
little
like
newsletter,
4
yeah.
notes.
yeah,
You're
a
like,
bunch
this
of
is-
pop-ups
this is-
everywhere.
This
Tons
is
of
not what I
pop-ups.
was. This was not what I was expecting.
Get attached to the EST main page.
EMG texts in and says, "Dusty, you have chosen to live life instead of swim in the Twitter cesspool." I guess that's what I'm doing. I guess
Yeah.
I'm living life now, guys. I'm living life, and I have to tell you, it feels great.
It's freeing.
Like I'm not thinking about what I'm going to tweet about the Babcock hiring today.
Yeah. Feel like
I
a
don't
million
even
bucks.
care.
Oh, there might
like
be
a-
a tweet
no,
coming.
Today will be the stiffest test. If you can get through today,
It's a £1,000,000 lifted off my shoulder.
It is.
Shoulders. Not just one shoulder. I have 2 shoulders. It's lifted off my shoulders.
that's who we've
boys.
been walking kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel great about it.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, I would have lost sleep over the Hall of Fame announcements. And now I'm just like, it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Like, it's so great.
You've turned a new leaf.
I have. I mean, for those of you who are still getting fired up about it, what do you think? But
Start
not
the
me.
blog.
Not
Start
me.
the blog.
I do like the idea. I'm not tweeting anymore, but I'm just writing like really mean blogs about people.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you just tweet the link and
Yeah.
away you go. And you don't respond to anything.
Library Pat texts in and says, "I'm not fired up about the Hockey Hall of Fame announcement. I don't understand how Pekka Ryan got in, but I really don't care." Right? So, but you care enough
No.
because you're like, why
Text it in.
is that what it is? Camrose Chris, he's on the same page as me. He goes, "I feel the same about the Hockey Hall of Fame. It feels like the hall of average players with ever-changing criteria. It's more like a popularity contest." Cam Rose Chris.
Dirty Don suggesting you're close to.
What? He says, "Living life now, right before the midlife crisis."
What does that look like for you?
Oh man, I'll have to get a motorbike.
Yes.
Right? That's always been the thing. Like, as soon as you'll know I hit midlife crisis when I walk in here and my motorbike helmet's on the desk and I'm wearing a leather jacket. Then you're like, Dusty's in midlife crisis mode.
Goggles, a big scarf.
You'd be like Dudley on Wild Hogs.
God, I can't believe you're dropping it. There's no way you're my son. Wild Hogs was a horrible movie.
It was so good. Wild Hogs. Dudley was hysterical, eh?
Wild Hog. I don't remember Wild Hogs, man. I don't know if I've ever been around anybody who made like a Wild Hogs reference, Trev.
Well,
To be honest with you, you might be the first person on the history of the planet to be like, yeah, you're like the guy in Wild Hogs.
Well,
Where'd that come from?
there's some similarities there.
Wild Hogs came out when you were like 4.
I thought it was a great movie growing up. It was very funny.
That was Tim Allen and Travolta?
Yep.
And who was the
And
Ray
third?
Liotta.
One of the bad boys.
Ray Liotta?
Yeah. Well, he's a bad boy.
Yeah, Ray Liotta was in there.
They're
One of
all
the
bad boys.
One of the bad
Who was
boys.
it? Wasn't there a third hog? There was a Wild Hog. There was a third one.
Yeah,
wasn't
Dudley.
there? Who's Dudley?
I don't know. He's the
Was
guy.
it Tom
that-
Arnold?
William H.
He's on
Massey.
Shameless. He's on
Macy.
Shameless.
Oh, Macy.
Yeah, Macy. Peter Fonda, Marissa
and then,
Tomei.
Like Bad Boys. Like Will Smith, the other guy on Bad Boys.
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, he's on there.
Oh, wow.
It's a great movie.
All right, there we go. I'm going to make a note here for what we learned on the show today.
Baptized Wild Hog
Wild
was incredible.
hog
it
references.
was incredible.
I'm going to have to look,
Give
man.
it a watch. You'd be like,
Well, I mean, it's part of my midlife crisis. I obviously have to watch Wild Hogs.
Getting the character.
I've got good comedies. Like whenever you say, "Oh, this comedy's great," I always say, like, that's one movie, like that's one genre that I'll always be like, "Yes, that's a very good comedy." Wild Hogs is very funny.
All right, well, I'll go give it a go, I guess.
Thank you.
I still didn't have a Wild Hogs reference on the show today. All right, well, we are off and running. The show is firing on all cylinders here through the 6 o'clock hour, which has been brought to you by Ewell. The coffee is moving quickly. Let me count it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 bags already gone. So just 15 bags left. And shout out to Miranda, who bought a bag, then came back 5 minutes later and bought a second bag.
Oh, she already went through one.
The first one was so good. She's like, I got to get another one. Oh, Wild Hogs reference. God, don't ever change, man. All right, Jamie McLennan is on the way, coming up just after 7 o'clock. We've got your Play Alberta Early Bird Bet of the Day, weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental, and off-season. What off-season? That's all on the way. Nielson Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson. If you're watching over on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. We blew through 300 on yesterday's show. Let's keep this train rolling. We're at 122 already. We could be at 150 by the time he's done this sports update, which would be nice. Hammer the thumbs up for us. And Trev's trade is a 70-30 split.
Hey,
on Jari for Hellebuck. Bowman's going to hear that and be like, I might as well try it just in case. All right, if you're listening on 95.7, a couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update, then you're back with us. Anywhere else, all of our online platforms. Sports update brought to you by Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton. You're planning your next cruise or vacation destination. We're going to have the details in the next little while on the next trip to Mexico, too. So that's going to be big. Fire her a text or give her a call, 780-970-4834. Here's the update.
Oilers signing defenseman Connor Murphy to a 5-year deal yesterday with an AAV of $4.1 million. It's expected the club will announce the hiring of Mike Babcock later this morning. The NHL draft goes Friday. The Oilers currently holding 4 picks. 52 overall, 84 overall, and a pair of picks in rounds 6 and 7. The Miami Heat landing 2-time NBA MVP and 10-time All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks in exchange for Tyler Hero, 3 other players, and at least 4 other draft picks. Nets, meanwhile, acquiring 3-time All-Star Julius Randle from the Timberwolves as part of a 3-team trade, including the Chicago Bulls. The NBA draft goes tonight. The Raptors hold the number 19 pick in the first round, as well as number 50 in the second round. The Jays back to 500 and into a wildcard spot as they double up the Astros 4-2. Kazuma Okamoto with his 17th dinger of the season. Shane Bieber will make his season debut for the Jays this afternoon as Game 2 of the series goes from Toronto. First pitch, 2:07. The Riverhawks are back on the diamond Friday when they return home to host the Port Angeles Lefties, looking to make it 3 wins in a row. 4 more games in the World Cup of Soccer later today. Canada will round out group stage action tomorrow afternoon in Vancouver against Switzerland. Kickoff is at 1. Sports update brought to you by Expedia Cruises. Join YouTube Trev for the best trip of his life, a weekend of Blue Jays baseball in Toronto, July 17th to 19th. Contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises Northeast Edmonton to get on the waiting list today. Call or text 780-970-4834.
Hello, my friend. this brings tears to my eyes.
7:06 on a Creed Tuesday with the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here today. Dustin Nielsen, Lieutenant Eric, and YouTube Trev with you. Nielson Show today and every day. Brought to you by the team over at Weiss Johnson. Check out wjsportstalk.com today if you're in the market for a new furnace. Hook yourself up with one of the new Train furnaces from our partners at Weiss Johnson. We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today. Second hour of the show looks like this. Jamie McLennan's going to join us right off the top. We'll get to your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. We've got weekly confessions coming up for Spectrum Rental. And then off-season, what off-season? We're going to give you our letter grades on the Connor Murphy signing. We'll take a look at the cap space they currently have left, what the lineup currently looks like pre-Darnell Nurse trade, and, of course, the Mike Babcock announcement looming likely in the future here this morning as well. The 7 o'clock hour is brought to you by GameSense. Win gambling. Set a budget before you play. Stay informed. Visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense. Jamie McLennan is our GS Construction Hockey Insider today. For more than 5 decades, GS has been proud to serve our communities, and once again, they are hiring now. GS is looking for experienced top men, pipe layers, and operators. Visit gsconstruction.ca and click on careers to find out more. And Noodles, of course, joins us on the Firehouse Subs hotline today. Lots to get to on the Edmonton Oilers front. Noodles, a busy week in the National Hockey League. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. How's it going today?
Well, it's going to be a busy day here, I think, at Edmonton Sports Talk. So, yeah, they've provided us a ton to talk about over the last couple of months, probably coming to a head later today with this Babcock news. But let's start with the news from the last couple of days. Dickinson and Murphy, they get matching 5-year deals, 3-year full no moves, 2 years, 16-team no trade. But they get Dickinson at $4 million. They get Murphy at 4.1. Obviously, two guys who, unlike a lot of the other guys on the team, like are fully committed to defense first. What did you think of the ability to get these guys locked up before free agency begins?
Yeah, I think it's, again, you have to be mindful of the dollars because they are pressing on the cap. But I think it's, value contracts. The thing that I would argue is it's not 8 years. And I think people would point to, the Trent Frederick deal and say, 8 years, it's to keep the money down. But, 5-year deals, you could still believe that those guys can be productive for most of that deal. And that's what you're looking for. And the number is down. So you've got your number 3 centerman in Dickinson. And I don't know where you believe Murphy's going to play. If you're on a deep team, maybe he's going to be in your 5-6 role. If he might be in your 3-4 role, your second pairing. But either way, like you said, they're what that team needs. They're defense-minded. Murphy was really good on the penalty kill. So was Dickinson. That was something they struggled with. I'm hoping with a new coach and a new system and some more committed accountability to defense and structure that those guys will fit in nicely with, Mike Babcock and his crew.
Let's go over to that. The investigation done. Announcement expected sometime today. We did hear that, the players grilled him, but then he also kind of grilled them in a sense and gave them a blunt assessment of where they're at. How do you kind of see today going in terms of, what we might hear or just, again, you've been in the market where Babcock's coached. How do you think this all goes today?
So I'm in the market where they win press conferences. Toronto Maple Leafs for years have been winning press conferences, saying the right thing, all of that type of stuff. I don't know if there's a win for Babcock today in a press conference. I think you disarm people with the truth and you say, Columbus, I made some mistakes. I'm regretful of them, but, my focus is to come in here to Edmonton and try and get a winner going. I don't know. The one thing Mike has is a big ego, which we all know, but he's an unbelievable coach. If you're just removing the person, this is as good a coach you're going to get. But, with the person and the combination of the two of them, Babcock's a lot. He's a big personality. He's a brash guy. Now, I'm old school. keep in mind, my first NHL coach was Al Arbor. That's gritty old guy, right? Then I've had Joel Quenneville, I've had Mike Keenan 3 different times, and I've had Daryl Sutter and Jacques Lemaire, all known as, tactical, structural, but also very hardened coaches. So I don't really get, upset like other people do, going, oh, this guy's a bully, this guy's at that. Like, hey, I would have been at the bottom of the totem pole for all of these guys. Backup goaltender. And I live to tell a story about it. I'm fine. Were there tough days where they were being honest with you and basically challenging you? Absolutely. But I think I've said this all along, the Edmonton Oilers need structure. They need accountability. This is the guy who's going to do it. And if they don't do it, I'm sure he's going to have some hard conversations with them.
But I don't care about the money, but what do you think the term would look like on this? It's not like they're trying to get him from other teams or any. Like I feel like it should probably be 1 year. But with that being said, you probably give him 2, but it shouldn't be 4 or 5 years here, right, Noodles?
I'd be shocked if it was 4 or 5. I think the longest number would probably be 3.
Yeah,
but I think a couple-year deal. Maybe you match it to Connor's deal and go, listen, this is the guy who's advocated and helped you get a job or get back into the league. You've got 2 years. You're on the clock here. And Draisaitl said it at the end, his year-end press conference. We've got 2 years. We're on the clock. That might be him too. That might be him saying like, we've got to get going here in the next couple of years. They took a step back last year, but the team, 2 years previous made the finals and really pushed. What I'd like to see is some identity to this group. I don't think they had an identity last year. The only identity was inconsistency. That was their identity last year. So, that's where Babcock and maybe the length of the contract is a couple years, but I'd be shocked if it was 5. Realistically, it's probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, we'll see what that comes out on that a little bit later on today. It's interesting because, obviously they're changing the coach, pretty drastic change from Knobloch to Babcock. They've brought back Murphy. They've brought back Dickinson. They're working on a nurse deal, and we'll see we'll talk about the nurse thing in a second. I'm just curious, like right now, they could ice a full roster with guys that they've got under contract. How much, are you concerned at all about running it back? Or does the coaching change lead to enough of a difference to take a significant step forward?
Well, I think the coaching change for me was one of 4 moves. Okay. So you got one down in the coach, and he probably brings in an assistant that he's had before, maybe a DJ Smith or somebody like that. But I think they got to get it right with the coaching staff, and what I mean by that is it's they have to be detailed to a point, almost to a fault. And I didn't see the details in the last year for sure. So as much as Paul Coffey's great and all that, to me, I think you've got to look at maybe a full sweep and a brand new detailed coaching staff. There's one. Obviously, they need a goaltender, and they need a goaltender that challenges Tristan Jarry. I've said this before on this show. Tristan Jarry has to have a great offseason here. He's got to come to camp in shape, in the right frame of mind, and get back to what he's capable of doing. Keep in mind, when he was acquired from Pittsburgh, his goal saved above expectation was, I believe, top 10 in the league, and he was playing well in Pittsburgh. That's what I argue with a lot of people. They say, Edmonton, they need goaltenders. How about they need some structured play? And then you can see if the goaltenders are good or not. They haven't had that in years. So it's amazing how goaltenders can play good in other organizations and then come to Edmonton, and it's an abyss. Does that say more about the goalie, or does it say about the structure and the determination and commitment of the players in front of them? That's what I would say. So Jarry needs a really good offseason to get his head right and his body right. And they need to get the partner, I think has to challenge him for minutes. Jarry's not a clear-cut 60-game starter. He's going to give you 45 to 50. So you're going to need, with 84 games, you're going to need somebody else to play 45 games or 40 games. I don't know that people have been talking about younger Kosa Mike DiPietro's a guy that Boston has in their system. Are they going to flush Korpisalo for him? Those are younger options. Do you swing bigger and go after a Freddie Anderson or Bobrovsky, somebody who can play starting minutes and is a veteran guy? They've got to get that right. So that whatever they do, it has to be. And I'm not saying don't go with a young guy. We just saw Dobish go deep in the playoffs. He's 24 years old. We just saw Bussy win a Stanley Cup in his rookie year at 27. It can be done. But guess what those guys had? Structure and determination in front of them. Bussy made some great saves in the finals. He didn't face 5 2-on-1s and breakaways because Bouchard wants to make a curl and drag play at the blue line. And, they need determination in front of them. They need to sort out so that I'm getting long-winded, but the second move, so you got the coach, you need the goalie, you need to sort out your D. Darnell Nurse, that situation, I know you want to get to it anyways. So Nurse has to be moved, and it's not just for cap relief. You've got to bring in a defenseman that
that was my question. I was going to say, what do you need to get back roster-wise in a Nurse trade?
Well, again, what do you believe Connor Murphy is? And then is Spencer Stashny a player? Is Emberson a player? Are they just, 6-7s type of thing? I think you need, if you believe you're going to go Ekholm and Wallman on the left side, so that pushes Nurse out, I still think you need a left shot defenseman that is tough to play against. Maybe a Carson Soucy or somebody like that, like a big body who can skate and still play, but it's not going to cost you $8 million a year. And then on the right side, if you believe in Emberson as being maybe your 6, then you're looking at Stashny as your 7. But they do need to get it right. It can't be just by committee. Keep in mind that Ekholm is not 27. I believe he's 35, coming 36. So you've got to be mindful with 84 games. Like you've got Bouchard there. You hope that he's all right from that awful concussion. That's another thing that concerns me is, it's another argument of why guys go to the World Championships. Bouchard now with a massive concussion, you got to make sure he's right to start the season. This is a guy that's quite durable and plays every night. So that's another defenseman, and I think they need to get it right in the top 6. If you move past Roslovic, if Kapanen moves on, they need... again, I don't think you could do it, but a guy like Jake DeBrusk, somebody like that. You need a good player to come in that can play in that top 6, that can, or at least be top 9. That's what I'm looking at. So those are big moves still that you got to sort out on top of the group that you have coming back.
Big move, Tkachuk going to Florida. I mean, you're out there covering the Senators, Steve Staios now. Your thoughts on the work done? He's got a lot of, walking around money in terms of picks moving forward. So where do is there a name or two that you think that they'd add in kind of that top 6, either via trade offer sheet perhaps?
Well, I just mentioned him. If Edmonton can't afford a guy like Jake DeBrusk, then it's Ottawa that's got to be looking at. And Ottawa, with Claude Giroux potentially coming off the books or maybe downgrading in the size of the contract or term of it and money, I think you might be able to go and get 2 guys up front, and then they need another right shot defenseman to round out their group because their D are in good shape. But they need, because if you go Sanderson and Zub and then Shabbat and Spence, and then you've got Tyler Clevin as your clear-cut number 5, I think you're looking at, do you call Calgary and say White Cloud? Do you start looking around the Carson Soucy's, guys like that in the league that can help play in that 5-6 role and that are good players? You're right. You've got currency if you're Steve Staios, and you've got to go and use it properly and turn that into some really good players. I call Vancouver. I call, a team that's pressed up. Maybe Florida might have to drop some salary if they, it's a different type of deal. I don't think you're going to trade those picks right back to Florida, but maybe Tampa's looking to move some players around. I think you're looking at teams that are either near the cap that need, or Pittsburgh. It sounds like Raquel and Rust might be available. Those were players that Edmonton should be looking at as well. So, I think you're kind of, Ottawa will get in the same boat as some of the other players that are the other teams that are looking for to upgrade in skill in their top six.
Just one more quick one coming out of that trade. Florida's got an incredible roster, but they don't have any goalies. I refuse to take them out of the Hellebuck conversation just because I feel like they'll find a way somehow. But what do you think? What level of goalie do they need behind that team that they've built, if healthy, in Florida?
Well, I don't think they're out of the Hellebuck sweepstakes.
I think they find a way, man.
I think they'd be front and center in that. Keep in mind, like you've got the Caps going up. Yes, Brady's taking some of Bobrovsky's money, but at the end of the day, it's not like Hellebuck makes $12 million a year. He makes $8.5 million. So if you can add, it might be you might have to move out maybe a Verhaeghe or somebody like that who just signed the extension, but you can make that work. You could go with $1 million goaltender as a backup, and you could go and get a Hellebuck and find and move the deck chairs around. Like I full well believe that Hellebuck would be. The problem is Winnipeg's not just going, okay, we'll take a 7th rounder for him. They're not trying to dump salary. They got to get it right, just like Ottawa saying if a top player's leaving us, we need to get picks and prospects to keep in mind. If Hellebuck leaves, I worry that Winnipeg becomes an abyss, because that's where everyone, now you've got Ehlers that leaves. Now all of a sudden Hellebuck's going to leave. What are you going to do with Scheifele? What are you going to do with some of the good players there? Do they have to retool and have younger players that they can cost control and control the contracts? Because it concerns me for that. I'm really concerned about Winnipeg and the Hellebuck situation.
As always, Noodles, we appreciate it, man. And we'll chat next week.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
There you go. Lots to unpack from our conversation with Jamie McLennan this morning. He joined us on the Firehouse Subs hotline. If you're looking for something absolutely delicious, and for some reason you haven't tried Firehouse Subs yet, you are missing out. All of their subs, freshly toasted, stacked high, crafted to satisfy. I mean, we're talking, they are not short on what they're putting into your sandwich, man. It's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs, hot, hearty, and made to satisfy. See what, Noodles, about the Hellebuck thing? Like Florida's going to get Hellebuck. It's just
until it's done and dusted.
You can't take them out of it.
No.
Like there's
You'd be
no
a
way.
fool.
There's no way you can take them out of it. So something that we continue to keep tabs on as well. All right, you can text us anytime. 780-218-9999. We'll see what happened. Noodle said they got to get a defenseman back in the Darnell Nurse trade. Like, I do think you need... The free agent class isn't great. You could go out and find somebody in free agency if you get the Darnell Nurse walking around money.
Yeah.
But I would be open to, a body of some type coming back that makes $3 to $5 million that you can preferably play on the blue line, but maybe it's a guy who's like a low key could work, maybe top 6 guy,
Yeah. But you do have options, whether it is in the deal
or
with the walking around money to kind of look around.
If you're listening on 95.7 this morning, you won't see it, but we do have some bags of what we're calling the Nasty Brew coffee, fueling AM Nasty since 2023. It's available to buy online, and then you pick up at the office. We're at 17205 107th Ave on the West End.
And these can be picked up as early as today.
Yeah, it's all ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the list here. The online store stuff's pretty easy. It just builds a nice little list. You can print off a little spreadsheet, and boom, it's just sitting there for you. We started with 32 bags. There's only 13 left, so this is going to sell out here relatively quickly. So if you want to get one of those last 13 bags, hop online, edmontonsportstalk.com, click on buy coffee. It's right at the top. And by all accounts, the coffee, and it's the same stuff. Well, it's a fresh batch, but it's the same stuff that we were moving at the Estes last year. And we sold about 50 bags there, and people seem to really like it. So pick up your Nasty Brew right now at edmontonsportstalk.com. We've got off-season. What off-season is still to come? We're going to dive a little bit more into the Connor Murphy deal. We gave a letter grade on the Dickinson contract yesterday. We'll do the same on Murphy. We'll take a look at their current cap space and what they have to work with. And if you have, give us. I will say this. I don't know what you guys have been doing when I've been missing Fridays and stuff, but for years we get a ton of Darnell Nurse trade proposals.
Yeah.
And we haven't really got many Darnell Nurse trade proposals recently when they're actually trying to trade him.
No, they love him now.
So, send them in.
Fans love him.
Send these Darnell
They
Nurse
don't want
trade
him.
proposals in. What do you get creative with this? What do you think ends up happening here? What say you? 780-21. Don't be shy. I can't believe I'm sitting here asking.
They're all
for
fueled
Darnell
out of,
Nurse
they're
trade
all
proposals.
fueled out of anger. And now
Yeah.
that the time has come,
Now it's like a reality check. You're like, okay,
You know,
what could they
Babcock
actually
could
do?
I'm
fix him.
scared now.
Babcock could fix him.
Do they keep him?
We'll get to some of those. Confessions are on the way next, too. Fantasy football confessions, life confessions, work confessions, relationship confessions, all types of confessions. You can send those in. But we got to get to our Play Alberta early bird bet of the day, boys. We hit it yesterday. Yesterday was a tough day to be Play Alberta. I mean, I know sportsbooks usually do very well, but we took them yesterday. We got Dusty's Play of the Day at plus 530. We got the early bird bet at plus 400.
Just missing that 2-goal.
Yeah, but we should have been on that. Play Alberta had to shut down if we had the Nasties
ruined
rolling on all the 2 goals for those guys. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province to Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense. You'll be able to find our early bird bet of the day on the playalberta.ca website or app. You can get your casino, you get your sports, you get your lottery over there. You just click on EST specials. What are we looking at today? We got Portugal today against Uzbekistan. It's minus 833. England's minus 625 against Ghana. Panama and Croatia. Croatia's a minus 213 favorite. And then Colombia versus Congo. Colombia is minus 192. And of course, we got Major League Baseball schedule we can get to. The Blue Jays. It's an afternoon game, so we'd have to move quick if you want to get in on that one this morning. Jays are minus 137 favorites against the Astros. Where are you going? Rick?
Bieber over 3.5 strikeouts.
Bieber over 3.5 strikeouts.
Love Season debut.
Love it. Oh, look at you. You guys both love it. All right, Bieber over 3.5 Ks. Trev, comes to you, my man.
Man, I really want to go home run.
Oh, dude, come on. We're trying to build on the momentum of yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he
Kirk hit.
he
take a
hasn't
hit.
had a home run in 2 weeks. I was gonna just go Ernie Clement hit, which he's hitting everything right now. But
I think he leads the AL and All-Star votes right now.
yeah, he's second.
Is he second?
Or
Is
no, first in AL, but he's only behind in the whole majors.
Ohtani?
Yeah, which is really impressive.
I've always put them on the same level.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Ernie
Fan
Clement and
favorite.
Ohtani.
What a beauty.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
He's a beauty. He's
so
100% a
happy
beauty.
about that.
All right, so you're going Clement hit.
Should be a home run, but I'll do his.
Sprinkle it on your own.
Okay.
Everybody sprinkle the Clement home run too, just in case.
He's gonna have a home run tonight.
What was the number on the home run? You have it there?
I don't know. I don't have
Oh
it.
yeah, it'd be a pretty big number. Let me bring it up here. I'm curious.
Sprinkle on that.
Let me just check out. Listen to look at the trouble over there.
Like $5, $10. Put a tenner on that.
Let's see here.
Home runs for Clement.
Clement home run.
Plus 876.
Do it. It's been a minute.
All right, we'll go Clement hit. And then I'm going to look, I'm a big soccer guy. I've been big World Cup soccer guy. So let's see. Hit that Norway at the plus number yesterday.
Yeah.
No big deal. But Portugal looks pretty good at minus 833. Portugal will win by 2? Portugal will win by 3?
Yeah. No.
No, not 3? No, not 3.
2
Not
would
3.
be. Use your game sense.
Try. Yeah, you're right. Does my game sense tell me Croatia over Panama? I think so. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go Croatia minus 213 over Panama. So we'll be on Croatia on the money line, Clement hit, and Bieber over 3.5 Ks.
Call me Lieutenant Game Sense. What does my game sense say?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Turn to me.
Would my game sense say Croatia minus 213? He's my little game sense angel up on my shoulder. And Trev's the devil on the other shoulder with the game sense. Ernie Clement home run, he says.
It's a great number.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to send that over to the Play Alberta crew right away.
Trev's
we'll get it up on
playing
the EST specials page. You can ride with us, and maybe we can cash 2 in a row to start the week. What do you need to confess? Send it in 780-218-9999. Of course, off-season. What off-season?
What off-season?
Still to come as well.
And the nurse trade scenarios are flying in the inbox.
Good,
First time
good.
texters
Let's
calling.
do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Give us those nurse. Let's somebody do a trade where I'm like, yes, I like it. That's what I want to see.
What are you saying?
75%.
Trying to say something there?
Well, yours was just ridiculous.
That's a great trade, though.
And go get your Nasty Brew coffee. Edmonton sportstalk.com. Click on buy coffee at the top. We started with 32 bags. I think we're down to 13. So it's going to be scooped up here right away. By all accounts, it's delicious. And hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. All right. I'm excited for confessions. I got a weird one today. Yeah. It's just something I've been thinking about. Anyway, if you're listening on 95.7 this morning, a couple minutes commercials, quick traffic update. Then we'll get to some of your Darnell Nurse trade proposals, weekly confessions. Letter grade for the Murphy contract. So much to come. This is a very busy show. If you're watching over on YouTube today, let's just keep hammering that thumbs up, right? What are we doing here? Where are we at? We're at 167. Oops. Sorry, Trev. 33 away from changing 200. Let's blow through 200 here while Eric's got the sports update. Sports update is brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who bought a case of the Nasty Brew. Visit them at 983 First Street in Sherwood Park.
Oilers signing defenseman Connor Murphy yesterday to a 5-year deal with an AAV of $4.1 million. It is expected the club will announce the hiring of Mike Babcock later this morning. NHL draft goes Friday. The Oilers currently holding 4 picks, number 52 and number 84 overall, as well as picks in rounds 6 and 7. Over to the Miami Heat, landing 2-time NBA MVP and 10-time All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks in exchange for Tyler Hero, 3 other players, and at least 4 other draft picks. Nets, meanwhile, are acquiring 3-time All-Star Julius Randle from the Timberwolves as part of a 3-team deal, including the Bulls. NBA draft goes tonight. The Raptors holding the 19th overall pick in the first round, as well as number 50 in round number 2. Well, the PGA Tour has approved sweeping competitive changes for 2028 this morning, including aggressive promotion and relegation between 2 tiers, the Championship Series and Challenger Series. The Toronto Blue Jays flying back to 500 yesterday and into a wildcard spot as they would double up the Astros 4-2. Shane Bieber will make his season debut for the Jays this afternoon. Game 2 of that series from Toronto, first pitch 2:07. Riverhawks, meanwhile, have the week off. They'll look to make it 3 wins in a row when they return home to host Port Angeles on Friday. And 4 more games in the World Cup of Soccer later today. Canada getting set to take on Switzerland to wrap up group stage play tomorrow, 1 o'clock out in Vancouver. Sports Update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who's all over that Ernie Clement home run bet.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you...
Electricity running through his veins. He's known it since he was a kid playing games. 50,000 volts, he won't feel a thing. Why stop there? Bring on the lightning.
Nothing will faze him, so why don't we tase him? People will praise him
Because he's so amazing.
He's the lightning rider. Yes, the lightning rider. An electricity fighter. You can do it like Rob Schneider.
You can do it. You to travel. He wants to be tased. Now we know the party squad is gonna keep him safe. Can't wait to see the look on his face when falls right down and pisses all over the place.
Nothing will faze him, so why don't we tase him? People will praise him
Because he's so amazing.
He's the lightning rider. Yes, the lightning rider. An electricity fighter. You can do it like Rob Schneider.
You can do it.
He's the lightning rider.
The great book provider.
Lightning rider.
Living a boyhood dream.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Breaking a bed, making hacky slacks. Trev won't let us stop. Grandma in the sweatshop, sweating through a shirt. She finally just had to blur. My fingers hurt.
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 Get back to work. What a jerk. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. My fingers hurt. Get back to work. What a jerk.
My fingers hurt.
7:37. It is the Nielson Show on 95.7 Cruise FM. We are on iHeartRadio. We are on TuneIn Radio. You can listen on the audio player at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. You can watch over on YouTube as well. And then after the fact, you can find all of our shows on all of your podcast platforms everywhere in the world. Nielson Show songs like My Fingers Hurt, brought to you by Sportball. Spring is the perfect time to get active, try new sports, and build confidence. Multi-sport programs introduce soccer, baseball, basketball, football, and more for your young children. Focus on fun first, no pressure, just play and learning. Visit www.sportball.com today. Use the code EST15 for 15% off select classes. Speaking of young children, I believe my kids would be watching right now. Final day of school for Marshall and the Muzz.
Wow.
Elizabeth's wrapping up. Today's the last day of school. The Muzz wraps up grade 3. Marshall wraps up grade 5. If you can believe it. It's insane. And he has to go to school a little bit early today because he's on crossing guard duty. He's already registered to do it as a grade 6er. So they're giving him a trial run today. So be safe, Marsh. Yep. Be safe. Look both ways.
That was fun.
I said to him, I said, you have other people's lives in your hands, son.
Yeah?
Right? If you're not focused on the job, somebody could get hurt. But he said to me, he goes, Daddy, I'm pretty much the most responsible grade 5.
I believe it.
I said, yeah.
He is very mature.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So anyway, proud of you guys. Congratulations on grade 3 and grade 5 in the books. All right, let's get to some weekly confessions. Weekly confessions brought to you by Spectrum Rental, where they confess to feeling great finally waking up to blue skies. Summer is here. Well, at least for the next 3 days. Supposed to rain this weekend, I think.
Well, we're going to need it after 3 days of heat.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm already like, it's too hot out there today.
It's too hot.
Looking a little dry.
Too hot.
So much mosquitoes out, though.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are going to be awful this year now. It's going to be the absolute worst.
I was attacked last night by mosquitoes, yes.
But you survived.
I did.
How many bites did you get?
They couldn't penetrate through my hoodie
Were you frisbee golfing?
Disc golfing.
Disc golfing, sorry.
Yes, I was disc golfing, sir.
That's cool.
But I only did one hole.
Because they were so bad?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have never been swarmed that much. Like they were all over my face. I had to stop.
You were like the boy in My Girl.
I don't get that reference, but I'll say yes.
You're like one of the guys in Wild Hogs, I guess.
Yeah.
Boy, My Girl was swarmed by bees. And you know how that ended. Really sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to confessions. Throw Spectrum up there, Trev. And you did say earlier, like, I get to go first today.
No, we can change it.
No, you said it. You called it. You said, I want to go first.
Okay.
So you go first, my man. And you can text in your confessions. There's a good one from Paper Cut that I want to get to. But send in your confessions, 780-218-9999. What are you confessing, buddy?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go first because I didn't have a confession. So I was just going to opt out and just be like, I confess I can't wait to hear your guys' confessions.
But
I did think of something.
Of course you did.
I looked at my notes. But you also brought back a memory with Marshall, being a supervisor or whatever.
Yeah.
I was a part of the Peace Police.
Of course you were.
Yeah, in elementary school.
A narc.
Yeah, a little bit.
Basically, you're just a rat?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
So what's the Peace Police?
I confess. I was a member of the Peace Police, and it was in grade 5. It was for grade 5 only.
Okay.
And yeah, during recess, you had to wear the
sash.
Kind of, sort of.
It was like it had bright colors on it.
Yes,
a vest.
A vest is what.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Jeez,
not the sash.
And
Peace Police.
Peace Police.
I think it had Peace Police on there, man.
Of course
But
it did.
Yeah, sure.
It was
of
an
course.
honor, and you kind of just make sure all the kids are just being mature and responsible.
Did you get a gun?
Like people must have hated you.
No, I mean everyone had to do it. Well, you didn't have to, but it was promised at the end of the year.
Stub Rock says a grade 5 informant.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. And I just remember like, hey, what seems to be the problem there, children?
I think I got to write a song about Peace Police and Wild Hogs combined together.
And they'd be like, oh, like this is what was happening. And there's an altercation. I'm like, okay. And I felt very good and mature. And it was
Good,
nice.
man.
So I guess, yeah, maybe
That's
I'll
your
just say
confession.
that.
The Peace Police.
But and I got another really good one for next week. Actually.
Okay, good.
So I just changed last second.
Oh, no.
That's okay.
So next week's is a banger?
Nah, kind of, sort of.
I like it. All right, what are you confessing, Rick?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was CFL fantasy from yesterday, and starting the Saskatchewan defense special teams in Carrick Wheatfall grabbed me -3 points, which was a totally ugly scene. Losing 2.
You're a vet.
What am I supposed to? I can't control the.
I know. This could be worse. You could be a narc in elementary school.
Exactly. You would address both of these too, though. I mean, it should have pulled off.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely dress. Yeah. The Wheatfall one shocked me. I totally forgot about him. When I called the game, when he caught a ball, I was like, oh, yeah, Carrick Wheatfall. Because he had a great start to the season.
It's highly frustrating. When you can't beat McCord, it's even more frustrating. So,
my confession, and I just thought about this today because it came up when we were talking, when Trev made that excellent Wild Hogs reference. My confession is I don't think I'm going to have a midlife crisis. I'm a pretty happy guy.
I don't think, I'm
I'm also pretty busy. I don't know if I have enough time to have a midlife crisis. Like, I don't know.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 45.
Yeah, so life expectancy is like should be happening.
So I'm
right
never.
now.
I should probably be having one.
Everybody's like, oh, it's 50. Well,
yeah, I should. I mean, I'm gunning for 90.
No,
like
I know,
I'd like to make 90 years.
Don't want to sell you short. But
so
this is it.
So I'm at the midway point of my life right now. If I'm not already crisising, then when will I crisis?
That's a good point.
I got probably.
Yeah, you'd be crisising right now.
Yes, I think I would. Now, I could see like a late life crisis once my kids move out and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I guess wouldn't be late life. I'd just be in my 50s.
Yeah.
But I even then, I think I'll just be busy working and stuff and having fun with everybody.
When they move out.
Yeah, well, Marcia's staying.
Good one.
Elizabeth said she's going to Toronto to play in the PWHL.
Oh, okay.
So I said, well, whatever
That's
you
cool.
want. Like, that's cool. Good for you. But Marcia's like, yeah, I'll just be with you and come to work. I was like, I know, exactly.
I know.
So yeah, I don't know if I guess my confession is I don't think I'm going to have a midlife crisis.
That's good. I like
Yeah,
that.
I know. It's pretty good. I should write a book about it. Ways to not have a midlife crisis.
Or start a blog.
And it's only about midlife crisis stuff and horrible Oilers stuff.
Yeah. At the bottom, you can do your hockey opinions.
I think that's pretty good. All right, let's see here. I want to get to this one that came in. Lots of text messages flying in. Paper cut here. This is a good one. This is like half confession, half advice. Yeah. Morning, boys. I've been in the top 90% of CFL fantasy for the past 3 weeks.
Just got to get that up there first.
Humble brag. I like it. Top 97% last week. Oh, my God. Who are you, Wally Buono? I'm 3-0. This week, I'm up against my 0-3 fiance. I felt bad for her and reset her team, not realizing that she was up against me this week. I think I just handed myself my first loss of the year. I'm considering telling her to change out a few guys back to what she initially had. So she'd been getting crushed. He popped on, just like auto set her lineup so that she wasn't dressing a bunch of guys who weren't playing. And then he realized he's playing against her. And now he's like, oh, maybe I go back and change a few things.
I think he's good for a few. He's already helped her this far. Like, I think you could meet in the middle. No?
No, I think you got to leave it the way it is. I mean, as far as confessions go, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny that you went in and
He just wanted to get his
swapped
numbers
it.
out there. I mean, let's be honest.
I get it, man. You're top 97%.
Real
awesome.
good.
Congratulations. I think I'd probably... Well, no, she's not your wife yet.
Yeah.
So she's just a fiance. Like, you could get out of this if it goes bad.
Absolutely.
With whatever decision you make. So I guess it's kind of a free decision to be made here. But I'd probably just leave it. And look, you're a 90% guy. You're a 90 percentile guy. You should probably win this week no matter what lineup she has.
He's almost playing himself. in a sense.
Georgia Satellite says, I've been married 39 years. Take the L. And that's the commissioner of the Cavis Reed Fantasy Football League of Adult Things. Stubrock says, take the L. Just take the L. You know, I'm going to say this. Set yourself up to take the L. I think you still get the dub because good things happen to good guys. And that's a good guy thing to do. T-Rippers in it says, trust me, Dusty, it happens. He's talking about the midlife crisis thing.
Yeah, and since this guy's so good, this is just a scheduled loss.
Yeah. That's it.
It sounds like you're going to be fine. Like you're not.
Look at this. I got people texting in their fantasy matchups from past week. From the CFL. Like, I love it. This is amazing. This guy put up 152 points this week. Davis Alexander, Rankin, McInnes, Gittins, Lawler. How did you get Rankin, McInnes, and Lawler in your draft? How's that happen? This has got to be a 4-team league. Got to be a 4-team league. How'd you get Rankin, McInnes, and Lawler? Those guys should have all been first-round picks.
152 points.
Seems scammed. All right, there you go. That's Weekly Confessions for Spectrum Rental. Trev was a part of the Peace Police. That's when you were really little, too. It would have been hilarious.
Proud member.
The vest was probably like hanging down by your knees.
It sucked because, like grade 4 students and 3 students were taller than me. So it didn't look the greatest, but whatever.
5 likes away from changing 200. So hammer the thumbs up. Let's blow through 200. Expecting big Oilers news today. But let's get into off-season. What off-season? Why not? Let's do it.
What off-season? Heading in the wrong direction. A comment like that needs attention. There needs to be a plan. Can you trust Jeff and Stan? Off-season. What off-season? Off-season. What off-season? Steps back since 24. Only got Connor for 2 more. Windows open but almost closed. Make some trades, don't get hosed. Off season. What off season? Off season. What off season?
Off-season, what off-season? Brought to you by GCL Diesel. Providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They're the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and the Northern Alberta area for over 50 years. Boys, let's start with Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy gets basically the exact same deal as Dickinson, except he gets $4.1 million per year. 5-year deal. 3 years of a full no move. 2 years, 16-team no trade. Yesterday, we gave the Dickinson contract a letter grade. You guys were Bs. I was a B-. Trev then flipped to B- briefly, but then went back to B, I think. Same thing for Murphy. Then we'll dive into the cap space that they currently have. Babcock news looming. Some of your Darnell Nurse trade proposals. But what do you give the Murphy? What do you give the Murphy deal?
Well, I thought 3.5 yesterday, so it's a little higher than that. But 4.1, still... It's good.
4.1. I think I like the value. I think I like the AAV on Murphy better than the AAV on Dickinson. I'll say that.
Yes, but it still wasn't what we kind of were hoping.
Well, I know I saw one of the analytical posts yesterday said that Murphy played at a $3.5 million level last year.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also one of the better stay-at-home defenders in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, and they need.
I mean, they need it. They need
He
it.
wants
They
to
need to
stay
hit more
in his
than
own
Dickinson.
end.
Yeah.
And he wants to get in lanes and block shots.
He
and
commits to defense.
Yes.
That's it. And I think that's important.
So following Dickinson's B grading for me, I'm giving this a B+.
Okay. Trev, what's your grade on the Murphy contract?
I think right now, I think I like the Dickinson contract a little bit more.
You do?
I do. Yeah.
I like the Murphy one better.
And so I'll give this one a B minus.
All right, so you're going to B minus.
Yeah.
You're going to B plus.
Even Steven?
Well, so yesterday I gave the deal a B minus, and my logic behind it was the AAV was an A.
Yeah.
The 5 years was a C.
Yeah.
And the 3 years no movement moved it from a B down to a B minus. I would say the term on Murphy's also a C. The number on Murphy I would have as an A plus. But the 3 year no movement, 3 years of no movement. Now it's not the end of the world, because after 3 years, when they'll probably know if this experiment worked or not, you can pawn him off as a rental somewhere else. But I just stand by my belief that bottom six forwards and 4 to 6 defensemen should not get no movement clauses. So I was leaning towards B plus, but the no movement clause brings it down, so I'll give it a B. So I like it a little bit better than Dickinson deal. B's still really solid, right? We said B, you would classify, if you had to put it with a word, it would be good.
I think we're averaging the 2 deals in and around a B.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, pretty much.
It's
been, and that's better than a few of the Fs that have been delivered.
Right. Yeah.
True.
So that's something to work on. Let's see here. Jeremy says B plus. Big U says both B plus. Jeremy says B for Dickinson, B plus for Murphy. Penner's Pancake says both are B plus. AAV okay with both. I don't think you can go like an A with a term of 5 years
and the
on these two guys. Like, it's not like they're a top 6 winger that you. So I think B plus is pretty good work.
Yeah.
So
now to the Nurse trade proposals.
Well, there's some Nurse trade proposals rolling in here as well, but just a quick reset on where the cap's at right now. This is pre-Nurse trade. They basically have what McDavid saved them left right now. They've got $7.4 million left. Doc and Stastny probably going to take up about $2 million of that combined, give or take a little. So let's just be kind and we'll say $2 million comes off. So you got $5.4 million left pre-Nurse trade. You have to get a goalie. If Nurse stays, or if they bring a defenseman back in the Nurse trade, Trev, would you say the blue line's probably set then? Right, like if Nurse stays, or a D-man comes back in the Nurse trade, the blue line is set as is.
Yes,
right.
absolutely.
So that would be done.
Yeah.
So we don't know what they're going to save or how much they're going to have left after the Nurse trade. But they right now, pre-Nurse trade, they got $5.4 million to land a goalie, and some people would like a top 6 forward. I don't know if you're getting true top 6 forward money if you have to spend a goalie there as well. But it kind of really comes down to what ends up happening with Darnell Nurse. Now that brings us back around to some of the messages that have come in. And we were saying, you've been trying to send in Nurse trade proposals for 3 years. Today's the day. This is the week. This is Darnell Nurse trade proposal week. Here's one that comes in from California Sam. Trade proposal. Darnell Nurse for the 9-year-old goalie that Muzz lost to last weekend. Oilers retain 50%.
Oilers retain 50,
yeah. California Sam, that's actually that's a pretty funny one. But that won't work.
Rookie's got a goalie coming back.
Okay, give it to me.
Nurse, Jari, $3 million retained. Hudson and a second to San Jose for Askarov.
Okay, wait, say that again.
Nurse.
Yeah.
Jari.
Yeah.
$3 million retained.
Okay.
Hudson and a second to San Jose.
Nurse, Jari, $3 million retained. So San Jose moves on from their future goaltender, the young guy that they've got to come along with Celebrini and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know San Jose needs defensemen, but they can get defensemen without sacrificing Askarov. They don't need to do that.
I think it's more of the rookie's end of wanting than.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Wishful thinking.
I understand where you're coming from. Send in your Darnell Nurse trade proposal, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999 is where you can chime in. Let's see here. The Gourdfather says Nurse, Hudson, and a second rounder for Brian Rust.
The Rusty Razor.
Brian Rust has scored 20 goals in 7 straight seasons, has just gone back-to-back 65-point seasons, and has scored 60 goals over the last 2 seasons.
And American.
He won 2 Stanley Cups early in his career with Pittsburgh. Scored some big goals on those runs, actually, early in his career. Trevor, have you traded for Rust at any point in all of your trades?
No, I have not. As a player, I don't mind him though. Like that, I think it was last offseason. I did a video about acquiring like several players, but I included Rust in it. He's one player that I'm like, oh man, can he follow up another season like he just did? And then he does. I'm like, can he do it again? And then he does. So he's still been a very consistent player, despite obviously getting older.
He scored 28 goals 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
And has never played more than 72 games in those seasons.
That's like,
he's missed a little bit of time.
And nothing too flashy. He's kind of the
Cup pedigree.
Cup pedigree for sure.
Also has no trade protection.
Yeah.
I mean, the others would get him and then add the old NMC just to be in good faith.
Yes. That's what they do.
Makes $5.1 million.
Babcock guy.
Pittsburgh, there's been talk of Pittsburgh that Rust and Raquel could be
on the market.
Could be on the move. What was the it was Nurse Hudson and a second rounder for Rust. It's been rumored that Pittsburgh would be one of the teams that would be interested in Nurse. That'd be interesting. You would save $4 million ish. With nothing retained, if nothing's retained, you save $4 million, and then you would use that $4 million on a defenseman.
Yeah,
probably right.
Yeah.
If you're bringing in Rust, he's got experience playing with top end centers. Good complementary piece. He's 34, but he scored 28 in 3 straight seasons. I don't think you worry about the next couple of years, because if it doesn't work over the next couple of years, it's probably all going to be blown up anyway.
Yeah.
So,
but do you want to get slower necessarily?
I'd be okay with it for 30 goals.
Yeah.
Like, if he's able to score 28, 31, and 29 the last 3 years in 62, 71, and 72 games, now that would include some power play time in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of those goals are power play goals. If Rust was to come in here, would he be on the top unit power play? Not right now.
No.
Like, they're not moving. Like, I think they leave that unit intact. Well, we'll see. I mean, Babcock might have some crazy ideas, 2 dueling units or something. So could he do that much damage at even strength? He'd probably need some top unit power play time to be like a 30 goal guy. But that's an interesting one. Like that's a name that I would. Like Rust would be a guy that I'd be willing to retain some on Nurse, and then spend a little bit less on a defenseman to get a guy like Rust.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll see if that's a path that they're able to go down. BB texts in and says Rust is Hyman light. It would be good. This one is in. It says Nurse for Zadorov. It's realistic. We get a D-man that is actually physical and willing to scrap. That comes in from Taco, and I have to say that was a YouTube Trev 1 for 1.
Yeah,
you did do that one.
We did that.
Thank you. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Attaboy Stan says Darnell Nurse with $2 million retained. Tristan Jarry, Howard in the 2028 first for Hellebuck.
No.
Guys, I honestly don't think Hellebuck would come.
Just
here.
Tristan Jarry. Just Tristan Jarry. That's way too much.
Yeah. Do you not hear how Trev got him earlier today?
Ridiculous.
All right, you can keep those Darnell Nurse trade proposals rolling in. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. I have to think if the Oilers are having a press conference today, they should probably announce it in the next little bit here.
What are you saying?
Right, it's 8 o'clock now. If they're going to hold a presser later this morning, I mean, it should probably be.
The silence is deafening.
Probably be laid out there, right?
Ooh.
The silence is
getting
deafening.
spooky.
Sounds of silence.
They're talking to Cassidy right now. Last minute Cassidy conversation. Wouldn't that be something?
And he's wearing a Babcock mask.
You know, that
They
would
bring
be
him out and he
incredible.
rips it off. Hey,
That would be insane. Hey, oh God! As far as wrestling goes, like they roll it out and it's Babcock, and then they take off the mask.
It's one of those real good masks.
My tune on Bowman would entirely change from an entertainment perspective if he rolls out and goes,
A+.
"What do you think about this?"
Yeah.
Where he's sitting with his back to like he's already sitting out there, but turned around.
Oh, yeah.
And then they spin him.
the chair, and he turns around like, "My God, it's Cassidy." That would be funny, actually. All right, if you want to play kind of easy trivia, we're looking for old lucky number 67. We've hit 66 in a row. Gift certificate. That would be such a good reveal.
And Babcock's in on it.
Yeah,
he went through
along.
the whole investigation. He just thought it'd be funny.
His text to Dragger a month ago was true. He's enjoying retirement.
Yeah, but he thought it'd be kind of funny.
This would be a really funny thing.
Get his name out there. Like,
Yeah, well, it gets him back in the spotlight.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. This guy does not like the Rust idea. Says, you guys are all nuts. Let's get more 34-year-olds who fall apart as soon as they come to Edmonton. That's a great idea. I think we're chock full of those.
No?
Woo! Spicy takes this morning. All right, who wants to play kind of easy trivia? Gift certificate to Mr. Mike's. Up for grabs. We've hit 66 in a row. We want to keep this streak alive. If you pay attention at all to this show or the Oilers in general, you should win today. If you want to play trivia, 780-218-9999. I want to get to this text quickly. The questionable dad texting in. I love this guy.
Well,
I already like this guy. The questionable dad says, I'm a very new listener. Can I request a conch for my daughter who's turning 14? Now, he said he's a very new listener.
He's new, yeah.
I would politely say to the questionable dad that we only do conch requests in the 6 o'clock hour. It's the first time he's ever texted in his daughter's 14th birthday. Happy birthday. That's for you, questionable dad. Now to your hero dad for getting that done, and happy birthday to your... Everybody gets a first text.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one first text.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, don't text in tomorrow and be like,
dare do it.
My son turned 16 today. It's 8:30. Can I get a conch? At that point, I will question you, questionable dad. If you want to play trivia, text Trev right now, 780-218-9999. Also, questionable dad, thank you very much for listening. Tell your friends about the station. Tell your friends about the show. And hopefully they would like it as well. 3 questions too many. Greg Wyshynski, the rap for William Huff, all still to come. 7 o'clock hour has been brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your Game Sense. I would also say, if you gamble, slight sprinkle on all those guys to score 2 goals again the next time they played, just in case. Just in case. Just a little sprinkle. Get a piece of it. If you're listening on 95.7, couple minutes commercials, quick traffic update with the lovely Pauline Higgins, and you're back with us. If you're listening on TuneIn or iHeart or watching over on YouTube today, you know we got a sports update coming your way here right now. We're at 225 likes. Let's blow through 250 right now. This is a 300 like show written all over it. If you're watching on YouTube, hammer the thumbs up for us. Sports updates brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood.
Windsor, the experts you need to know.
That bit will never get old. I swear to God.
Not at all, no.
Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
The Oilers are expected to announce the hiring of Mike Babcock later this morning. No time has been determined as of yet. The team signing defenseman Connor Murphy yesterday to a 5-year deal with an AAV of $4.1 million. The NHL draft goes Friday. The Oilers holding 4 picks. Number 52 overall, number 84 overall, and picks in rounds 6 and 7. Over to the NBA, the Miami Heat landing 2-time NBA MVP and 10-time All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks in exchange for Tyler Hero, 3 other players, and at least 4 other draft picks. Nets, meanwhile, acquiring 3-time All-Star Julius Randle from the Timberwolves as part of a 3-team deal, including the Chicago Bulls. The NBA draft goes tonight. The Washington Wizards holding the first overall selection. The Raptors hold the number 19 pick in the first round, as well as number 50 in round 2. The PGA Tour has approved sweeping competitive changes for 2028 this morning, including aggressive promotion and relegation between 2 tiers, the Championship Series and the Challenger Series. The Toronto Blue Jays back to 500 and into a wildcard spot as they would double up the Astros 4-2. Kazuma Akamoto with his 17th home run of the season. Shane Bieber will make his season debut this afternoon, Game 2 of that series from Toronto. First pitch, 2:07. The Riverhawks on their way back home, looking to make it 3 wins in a row when they kick off a homestand Friday with the Port Angeles Lefties. And 4 more games at the World Cup of Soccer later today. Canada will round out group stage play tomorrow at 1 o'clock from Vancouver when they face Switzerland. Sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
You know, it's such a special day. Bagpipes fired up and the nasty bash is underway. And we know that there's a special place where all the AM nasties can party for just a single day. We are just living the dream since leaving 1260. Beers at Fergie's place with that trash TV. The Elks did make us proud, and boy, it caused a scene. Cash J's play of the day, and everybody screamed, oh, it just have begun. All the boys and girls, nasty bash at the club. Oh, mama, we're just having fun. Troy's dancing with wheels. It's where we belong down at Fergie's Rugby Club. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. We'll be two-step dancing over on the hardwood. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. Fergie's Rugby Club. Fireball shots and Corey B's wife's on the floor. Atif stuck in the bathroom and Tony changing beds outside the door. Big uke and a 6 o'clocker can. Dusty pours it on his head. Now he's a made man. Nelson had a crazy dream. Honey dill for him to eat. Christian from Winnipeg, you've been too good to he. Tread's grandma won't be proud, 'cause in his car he'd sleep. Tommy sees another girl, you know he's gonna scream. Oh, we just have begun. All the boys and girls, nasty bash at the club. Oh, mama, we're just having fun. Troy's dancing with wheels. It's where we belong down at Fergie's Rugby Club. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. We'll be two-step dancing over on the hardwood. We're gonna keep on bashing at Fergie's Rugby Club. Fergie's Rugby
808
Club.
on the Nielson Show. Nasty Bash 4, July 25th. St. Albert Rugby Club.
Try the fish.
It's going to be a good time. There's nothing like hitting a parlay with everybody on it while you're having a hall party Nasty Bash and everybody's having a good time. It's just, it takes it to a whole nother level.
Who's Smash this year?
A whole nother level. We're looking forward to that. So save the date, July 25th, Saturday, July 25th. Join us at the St. Albert Rugby Club for just a fun night with all the nasties and all the boys here. It should be a good time. Speaking of nasty, we are selling 32 bags of our Nasty Brew coffee, medium ground, ready to roll, fueling AM Nasty since 2023. We had 32 bags this morning. We've got 11 left. They're for pickup at the office. You go online, you buy it online, you pay online, then you just swing by the office, and we give you the bag or bags, whatever you purchase.
Secure the bag.
Yeah, that's what you want. There's 11 bags left. Go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com, click on Buy Coffee. There's a link right at the top, and we'll move this stuff today, and then we'll start working on a bit of a larger shipment that we're hoping to put in stores at the Italian Center, which should be easy peasy for many of you to swing by and pick up as well. All right, Greg Wyshynski is going to be by. Lots to talk around the National Hockey League with Wish, so he'll be by just after 8:30. Your thoughts on possible Darnell Nurse trade scenarios, you can send those in as well, and we await the news on Babcock today as well. We'll have you fully covered all day long here on Edmonton Sports Talk. So if you're listening on 95.7 today and you want the best coverage that you'll find in the city, just download iHeart or TuneIn, the free apps, and you can listen all day long. You can watch on YouTube all day long as well. Nielsen Show today and every day brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Snag a new Train furnace right now. You get 15% off any additional mechanical system if you do it at the same time. Air conditioner, heat pump, hot water tank, garage heater, 15% off plus no interest for 2 years. Visit WJSportsTalk.com and book an estimate today. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Visit parisjewelers.com or any of their stores at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, St. Albert Centre. They are Canadian. They are family-owned. It's a great family. If you're looking for any bling, PJ's is the place to go. And one of your text messages will take home the Royal Pizza text of the day.
Royal Pizza.
It's the text of the day. Order online at royalpizza.ca. You can schedule it 3 days out in advance. Very cool. Visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. And breaking news, they're all delicious. 8 o'clock hour. Locked and loaded for you. And presented by GD Liquidators, Auctions, and Appraisals. You mention EST and you get 5% off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions either. www.gdliquidators.com. They're Canadian owned and operated. So make them your first call. Anything you're looking for, man, they got it at GD Liquidators. 780-447-2787. Or visit them. Just pop by. You'll go in there. You'll be like, this place is awesome. I want all of this stuff. 14510 124th Ave. We got a pretty big streak on the line here. 66 in a row. Going for the big 6-7.
Even
today.
Noodles is taking a part today.
Oh yeah, Noodles dropped to 6-7, and people picked up the smirk. I looked at you, I was like, and I think I moved my hand ever so slightly. I was like this. Yeah, I couldn't have. It's like a twitch. It's something that you have now. We've hit 66 in a row on Kind of Easy Trivia. Kind of Easy Trivia is brought to you by Mr. Mike's. Remember your best summer? Yeah, this one's about to top it. Welcome to Camp Mike's at Mr. Mike's. Mess Hall waffle fry nachos, campfire mojitos, and stories that get better every round. Camp Mike's. Come make it summer to remember. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally. Enjoy casually. All summer long. What I should do, I've been thinking about like a little jingle we could put with this. I should just bring in an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And as I read the liner, you should just strum the acoustic guitar. Right, we're around the campfire.
I think Trev's probably had his hand.
Trev, do you play the acoustic guitar?
No. Probably pluck a few.
Not a chance.
Do either of you guys have an acoustic guitar?
See, I thought you were just going to play it yourself.
I guess
You
I
play.
could.
I think you could.
play.
I'd like to try it, but I don't have an acoustic guitar.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let's see, you have a guitar, no?
not an acoustic.
No?
I guess I'll have to buy an EST acoustic guitar. Or at
sure
least a
Zach-
little ukulele or something.
I'm sure Zach has one.
A ukulele would be nice.
I would like something between a ukulele, a banjo maybe. Now that would be fun. Anyway, I'll find something on Amazon, or not Amazon, Marketplace. Somebody's got to be selling a cheap
$50
acoustic guitar on.
Yeah,
Actually, I think HR Daddy has an acoustic guitar. He was going to play guitar for a while. He got a guitar. He started taking guitar lessons. All right, who's playing Kind of Easy Trivia today?
Playing today is California Sam.
California Sam in the inbox. He's playing trivia, and he's trying to take the streak to the big 6-7. Sam, you ready to roll, buddy?
Let's do it, baby.
All right, let's do it, baby. I agree. I like your attitude, Sam. This is going to be good. Here we go. Trevor, start the ticker. I have to read the first question. Good luck. Which defenseman did the Oilers re-sign yesterday?
Connor Murphy.
Which team traded Connor Murphy to the Oilers?
Was Chicago?
Who is expected to be hired as Oilers coach today?
The Cock.
Name one other team that Mike Babcock has coached.
Detroit.
What sport does Giannis Antetokounmpo play?
Who cares?
Got it. 4 to 5. 67.
Oh, is that dirty?
This is not just a dream, it's a wet dream of orgasmic proportions.
Oh, is that dirty?
Frustration sets in and the emotion goes out, and then you just start playing by yourself.
Oh, is that dirty?
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
California Sam giving us 6-7. And now we've overcome a hurdle on the way to the record, which is 72.
Yes. Next marker will be Thursday.
70. The big 7-0. The big 7-0.
Today's 6-7.
67, 68, 60. Oh, I see. You're a dirty bird. Only on the FM dial. Right?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Only on the FM dial.
Wow, that's a long ticker, Burglar says. Care to comment?
Trev plays the same ticker all the time. We're not getting into ticker controversy today, please.
You wanted that one so much.
Hey, I've secured a junior-sized acoustic guitar.
Okay.
So we're cooking now. That's exactly what I wanted.
Junior-sized.
It's between a ukulele and a regular-sized guitar. It's a junior-sized acoustic guitar, and then I can strum it.
Yeah.
And I can read Mr. Mike's liner. Remember your best summer.
Very Deliverance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doom, 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 doom. I should learn to play that one. I don't have the coordination to play guitar. Actually, both my sisters are kind of musicians. And my one sister had like an electric guitar, and I did learn how to play like the first 10 notes of, I think it's Smoke on the Water.
Sure.
I learned how to play that, but that was it.
That's like every beginner's entry-level song.
I also sucked at like Guitar Hero too. Yeah, that was it.
Open 3-5. Open.
Is that what they say?
Well, yeah, that's how it is. Open 3-5, something like that.
So you do play guitar?
Well, I mean, I played that song, but like everyone
dabble in it a little bit.
Everyone has played that song.
Oh, interesting. Everyone.
This is your midlife crisis thing. You take up guitar.
Is that
now
it?
you're guitar.
No, I'm not having a midlife crisis.
It sounds like it.
Oh, I refuse to.
Well,
I refuse to. I'm going to punch this midlife crisis right in the face.
Yes.
Yeah. We got 9 bags of Nasty Brew left. We're down to the 9 final bags. If you want to pick up a bag of our coffee, the Nasty Brew, by all accounts, it's absolutely delicious. Hop online at edmontonsportstalk.com and just click the link at the top. Buy coffee. Can we sell it out by the end of the show today? 9 bags left. We started with 32.
Outstanding pace.
We got 9 left. I think we probably sell it out by the end of the show. But hop online at edmontonsportstalk.com, all you coffee drinkers. All right, we got 3 questions too many. We do need one more question for 3 questions too many today. We've got a couple of hockey questions already. But we need a couple of other questions. One other question at least.
Another hockey one.
Or something else. What about a CFL question? What about a non-sports question? Anything kind of works, right? So get creative, send it in. Do we have a liner for 3 questions too many today?
Yeah, 3 questions too many brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where you can always borrow his guitar. Park Mazda deal for life. And he's got it displayed in his office as those people do. Right?
That was exactly what I was going to say.
It's on the stand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's exactly. I think. I would say you hang it on the wall.
Guitar.
Yeah, and then he's got his lava lamps and
you have a sign like in Wayne's World that
skull
says
statues.
no stairway.
Yeah. A lot of dim lighting. A couch you sit across from him.
And a chair.
All right. Question. Send in your questions for question number 3. We got a couple here. If the Oilers bring in another top 6 forward, Trev, this would be a good one for you because he's your guy. If the Oilers bring in another top 6 forward, where does Howard play next year?
Yeah, it's interesting. He would probably play third line, like right off the hop, I like to imagine. But if top 6 doesn't go well, if something isn't quite working how Babs wants it to, I think he slots in there, and I think I think there's a use for him in the top 6. I do. I really just think he needs ice time. And he needs to get involved, and he wasn't really getting ice time, so hence he wasn't involved much last year. So I'm okay with him being in the top 6, though. I really am. I think he has the skill. I think he has the smarts. And if you watch Ike Howard, if you watched him at the World Hockey Championships, if you watched him in minors this year, he knows where to be. That's like his best part of his game is he finds open space. And so I think that would bode well playing with either Connor or Leon. And he's got a hell of a shot. So I'm all for him in the top 6. But if he isn't there,
like to me, so let's just go along the lines of that. Who texted in that Brian Rust trade earlier? Doesn't matter, I guess. But let's just say the Oilers acquire Brian Rust or a guy that you know is going to play in your top 6.
Yeah.
So then your top 6 looks like Nuge, McDavid, Hyman, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, new guy, and then Savoy's a third liner? Or does Nuge play on your third line left wing with Dickinson?
I think that's probably what they'll do.
And then Savoy stays with I like Savoy with McDavid and Hyman, and then Draisaitl with Podkolzin and new winger. And then Nuge, Dickinson, and Frederick. Where's Howard play?
Honestly, I'd be okay with Nuge, McDavid, Hyman, and this might be interesting, but I'd be okay to see Savoy with Leon and have Howard taking Podkolzin's spot.
You think that's going to happen?
Do I think? I don't know. I think it's worth
Really?
a shot. No, but I think
Really?
I'd like to see that happen.
I don't see Babcock playing Howard and Savoy with Leon.
No, you're right, but I would like to see that happen.
So I guess what I'm saying is if they pick up another top 9 forward, I'm not sure where Howard plays.
Or on the first line with McDavid and Hyman?
A daily faceoff has Howard right now with McDavid and Hyman, then Draisaitl with Savoy and Podkolzin, then Nuge, Dickinson, and Frederick. But if they bring in another guy that would be viewed as a top 6 guy, I guess you could. You could go other top 6 guy plays with Draisaitl and Podkolzin, and Savoy plays with Dickinson and Nuge.
Yeah,
on your third line. I just think Savoy's. I like him with the other 2 guys. I think he's an important piece for Draisaitl and McDavid. I like him up there.
Is there a world you could have Nugent Hopkins, Savoy, and Howard as their own line?
And then Dickinson's your 4th line center.
Yeah, but then I don't think that.
There's a world. There's a world. I don't see it
of winger depth to do that.
Pinto Crick over on YouTube today says Nuge, Dickinson, Hyman on the 3rd line, then Howard and Savoy stay in the top 6.
Hyman can't do what he does in the 3rd line role.
I think he can play the way he plays in the 3rd line,
but he doesn't get the goals.
But is he going to score 40 goals in the 3rd line? No. Hyman will stay with Connor McDavid.
Yes.
I'd be pretty surprised if McDavid allowed Babcock to take Hyman off his wing. Right? Like,
yeah.
That's the
hard ass coach. He does whatever he wants now. Right?
I know.
You're not,
I know. Hard ass coach.
Carte blanche.
Yeah. All right. 780-218-9999. Send in your questions for the 3rd question. This one we already kind of addressed earlier in the show, but I guess we could come back around to it for all you hockey hardos. If Hellebuck doesn't end up in Florida, where do you think he does end up? I think Winnipeg just needs to keep him.
Well,
man.
that's what I was going to.
Yeah.
Can the
You
answer
committed
be
to
Winnipeg
us recently.
Yeah.
I'll say Detroit.
Oh, interesting.
Detroit could move a really good goaltending prospect back to Winnipeg. Plus, they've got most of their picks. I think they're missing a first, but they've got most of their other picks over the next 3 to 4 years, so they could load up some picks and a prospect maybe.
And maybe even
like goalie prospect, young player that could play now for the Jets.
Like in their top, like a forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
A forward, one of those young goalies, and like a first rounder and a future second or something like that.
Yeah.
I think Detroit could pull it off.
I think.
If you're Hellebuck, I mean, you're back in the States. You're with the Red Wings. I don't know. Like
another team, I mean, who knows, right? We're just kind of throwing this out there. But my logic is they've made a big move in the last 2 years. They have assets, and they have a goalie that they could trade right now who hasn't been happy about his time in where he is right now. Jake Ottinger, like I'm talking about the Dallas Stars.
An Ottinger-Hellebuck swap.
And they have assets like...
What's Ottinger's trade protection?
Yeah.
He's an American.
Yeah.
He's probably going to say, I'm not going to Winnipeg.
Yes.
If he has a... Does he have a full no move? Or even if he's got a trade list, probably going to be next. Let's see. Dallas.
Yeah, full no move.
Full no move. So that one's out. Carolina. What about Carolina?
Yeah.
Carolina could move a forward if they wanted.
Yep.
I mean, they had an incredible top 9, but they also just won a Stanley Cup with a combination of Anderson and Bussy. Are they going to sit there and go, well, we should spend $8 million on Hellebuck and give up assets to get him? Like, I don't know if Carolina goes down that path. I'm just thinking from an asset perspective, they probably got enough juice to bring him in, and they got cap space.
Yes.
So if Carolina wanted Hellebuck, they could probably get Hellebuck. There's always the Vegas thing. I don't know how Vegas will pull it off.
Well, you slot that in with the Florida thing, right? Like you can't say no until it's...
Yeah. All right, 780-218-9999. 99. Oh, here's this one. Paul from Calgary. This isn't technically like a question for 3 questions, but it's a comment. And we were joking about this around the office yesterday. But boys, do the Panthers stick it to the Oilers yet again by signing Stu Skinner to be their goalie this year? That would hurt. Can you imagine the Panthers being like, we have a pretty stacked group. Let's just go bring in Skinner. And then the Panthers meet the Oilers in the Stanley Cup final and Skinner wins on the other side.
I could see that happening more than
God.
them getting Hellebuck for sure. That's just got Florida written all over it.
Wait, what's that?
Getting Skinner.
Getting Skinner?
Oh, yeah.
Just to stick it to everybody?
Yes. And eventually win the
God.
cup. And then just to hear Matthew, oh, no, he's, yeah. Oh, gosh. Don't say something else. Oh,
Cup would come back.
I can't think of that.
That would be insane. I just don't see that happening. Let's get to the third question. Chris says, if you could open up, well, we got a couple good music questions here. That's kind of a good one too. But let's go with this one. Chris, good question, but I like this music question better. Guys, what is your guilty pleasure song or artist? Guilty pleasure. So what guilty pleasure? Does that mean like I have to feel bad about it?
Really like the song, but you're embarrassed to say that you like the song.
Well, I mean, I usually have a horrible taste in music, so it doesn't, like, I'm pretty generic. I'm not like,
Yeah, it's
I'm trying to think,
guilty
like,
pleasures.
Guilty pleasure song. Guilty pleasure song. What would be my guilty pleasure song? I don't know.
Really?
You obviously have them right off the top of your head.
Oh,
What is it? What
I
is
don't
it?
know if I want to say it.
Oh, just say it. This is a safe place.
And it's not even
Certainly
like,
won't bring it up ever again.
No.
it's not even like this is like I love this song. It is absolutely a guilty pleasure song, but I even have it on my workout playlist because it totally gets me going.
Of course. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, humble brag.
And I like whatever.
How
like,
much
I'll-
weight you pushing lately?
Oh, not more than I've ever pushed, if I'm being honest.
Good for you.
Thank
You
you.
do look jacked.
Thanks, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You ready, boys?
Yeah.
Piece of me, Britney Spears. You want a piece of me? Oh, I love that song. Like I don't know, something about it. The beat's catchy, the hook's great.
Yeah.
And I just love the beat. It totally I get pumped when I listen to that song.
That's good.
And I'll
That's
listen
good.
to it if I'm, if it's a Friday night, I'm getting ready to go out. I'll put on Piece of Me. Oh man,
Nothing wrong with
I love
little
that
Brit.
song. Yeah, no, there is nothing wrong
No.
with that song. If I'm cooking supper, I'll dance.
She was a
and-
Dance Party Friday regular
You
back
wanna
at the.
be-
Yeah. We used to play some Britney.
She
We used
got
to play some
bangers
Britney.
You want a piece of me?
Somebody texted in and said Dusty's entire running playlist. Did I give you guys that on the show? I revealed it on one of the shows. What show was I on when I revealed my running playlist from back in the pandemic when I would go running?
When you're running, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'd have to probably pick a song from there. And I'd go. These are pretty bad. Either Fancy by Iggy Azalea.
Yes.
Or This Is How We Do, Katy Perry.
Okay.
This is how we do.
This is how we do.
That's a catchy tune.
That's
too,
good.
man.
Pounding the pavement.
So those would be good, guilty pleasure songs, right? Like,
Honestly, my whole Girl Jam playlist is my guilty pleasure. Yes.
This Is How We Do. That's pretty fun. I like that song. Yeah. You got one, Rick?
The vaporwave genre. Anything vaporwave.
Okay.
What does that even mean?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I think that sounds too cool because it's
Yeah, that's
so
really
hipster
cool.
that it's not like really a guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
like-
guilty.
It's like that one band from Toronto that you play on Fridays. That's just
Contravoid.
Yeah, Contravoid.
Yeah.
So does that count as a wave band?
No. He's not
okay.
vaporwave. No.
Or vaporwave. Yeah,
Vaporwave.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I guess we do have songs that fit that bill. All right, Greg Wyshynski's coming up. Babcock announcement looming. Dickinson and Murphy locked up. Florida Panthers. How do they get Hellebuck?
And they've opened the buzz file out at
I
ESPN.
saw that. There's a lot going on. A lot of Alex Tuck, future Edmonton Oiler. Eh? We'll get into all of that. If you're listening on 95.7, a couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update. You're right back with us. If you're watching over on YouTube today, smash the thumbs up for us. Let's blow through 300 here, eh? Shall we? Have you even given us a changing 200 yet? Let's go.
Changing 200.
44 likes away from changing 300 this morning. And if you're looking for a new coffee to try, maybe we suggest the Nasty Brew. We had 32 bags of it when we started the show today. We're selling. We got 6 left. We're gonna sell it out. We got 6 bags left.
Before
Go
that,
grab
we
a
had
bag.
7.
Hop online, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. It's for pickup only. You hop online, you pay for it, then you can just swing by anytime that we're open here, and we'll have your bag of coffee for you. There's 6 bags left. Let's sell it out before 9 o'clock. EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Buy Coffee at the top. Here's the sports update with LT.
The Oilers are expected to announce the hiring of Mike Babcock sometime later this morning. No official time has been announced. They signed defenseman Connor Murphy yesterday, 5-year deal, AAV $4.1 million. The NHL draft goes Friday. The Oilers currently holding 4 picks, number 52 overall, number 84 overall, as well as picks in rounds 6 and 7. The Miami Heat landing 2-time NBA MVP and 10-time All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks in exchange for Tyler Hero, 3 other players, and at least 4 other draft picks. The Nets, meanwhile, are acquiring 3-time All-Star Julius Randle from the T-Wolves as part of a 3-team trade, including the Bulls. The NBA draft goes tonight. The Washington Wizards holding the first overall selection. The Raptors will pick 19th overall in the first round, as well as number 50 in the second. The PGA Tour this morning has approved sweeping competitive changes for 2028, including aggressive promotion and relegation between 2 tiers, the Championship Series and the Challenger Series. The Toronto Blue Jays look to go over 500 later on this afternoon. Shane Bieber will make his season debut. Game 2 of their 3-game set with the Astros goes 2-7 from Toronto. Jays taking the opener last night by a score of 4-2. The Riverhawks on their way home. They'll get set to host the Port Angeles Lefties Friday night from Remax Field, looking to make it 3 wins on the bounce. 4 more games in the World Cup of Soccer later today. Canada getting set to take on Switzerland to round out group play tomorrow in Vancouver. Kickoff 1 o'clock. ESPN's Greg Wyshynski joins the show next as Hour 3 continues here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Saw it, you would even say it glows. I love the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, oh, Santa came to say, can you take me higher to a place where snowmen sing? Can you take me higher to a place where sleigh bells ring? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. They'll always let Rudolph join in any reindeer game. There's one foggy Christmas Eve, oh, Santa came to say, can you take me higher to a place where snowmen
8:35 on the Nielson Show. It's Creed Tuesday. Decided to spice it up a bit with Creed Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer remix. We usually save that for Christmas season, but maybe it's a fun thing to do.
Glee with history rhyme.
Oh, that was great.
And he stretched out Glee real long.
History. Oh, it's too good. If you're listening on 95.7, you would have missed most of that. That's you probably hop on TuneIn and iHeart sometimes on Tuesdays. It'll be to your benefit. But hey, tell your friends that we're rolling along on the radio. We got 5 bags of our coffee left. Snag that right now. Go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com, click on Buy Coffee, and get yourself some Nasty Brew. It looks like it's going to sell out here probably by the end of the show, if not shortly after. We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today. Expect to be a pretty big day for the Oilers. They've been busy the last couple of days as well. It's going to be a big week in the National Hockey League. Greg Wyshynski, who we heard cackling in the green room behind before we brought him in, he was laughing at that Creed song. He joins us on the Firehouse Subs hotline. All their subs freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. It's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs, hot, hearty, and made to satisfy. Greg, had you never heard the Creed Rudolph remix before?
All I know is I do this show every week, and before I come on, it's somebody doing a song parody trying to rhyme Lubomir Vyshynski with something, and then you've got this entire collection of Creed Christmas songs you've been sitting on. I am frankly offended that this is the first time I've heard the "Can You Take Santa Higher" mix of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
We were funny. We're listening to it, and then we heard you in the background. Like we couldn't see it, but we heard you. You're like, ah! It's just like, oh, Greg.
It's pretty great. Yeah. It's pretty because it's literally the song, and they just sort of put it on the Creeds. It was genius. Congratulations to whoever made that.
All right. Let's start with the announcement that we're expecting here in Mike Babcock. What do you think that availability is like? How do you like? Is it fireworks? Is he like, I'm going to be better, and then everybody just starts talking about lineups and stuff, or how do you expect this thing to go down?
In the Babcock mask?
Yeah. Or like we said, they bring out Babcock and then they rip it off Scooby-Doo style, and it's Cassidy underneath, and like surprise. So how do you think it goes down today?
I don't know. Is Rashad going to be there? Because that really is how the most important detail of this press conference.
Rashad will be there. Yeah, he'll be there.
Then it'll be nasty. No, I just mean that because Ryan is the guy who tends to ask the tough questions. I actually congratulated him on being the guy that asked Carter Hart the toughest question that Carter Hart faced the entire playoff. So again, whether it's Ryan, whether it's Spector, whomever, I mean, I do imagine Babcock's going to get asked some pointed questions about his status, what he's learned since Columbus, a job that he took that he didn't execute a single game of coaching during the season because he had to resign because of it, the investigation, the whole thing. Like I do think that one of the parts of the Babcock story that I'm most interested in is I've read some interviews with him since the whole thing in Toronto fell apart, for example, and maybe since Columbus, but like it doesn't seem he's very repentant about any of it. It seems like he just kind of believes that what he was doing was right, and that's how you coach, and that people are oversensitive. And I do wonder whether or not there's going to be some questions about that, and whether or not he's going to be maybe a little bit more repentant because, he needs to be. Like I said, boys, this is a landmine. If Babcock does anything while he's in Edmonton, that upsets a player, Paul Bissonnette's going to hear about it. Ryan Whitney's going to hear about it. Like it is no longer a situation where Babcock has the NHL cone of silence around him. There are going to be players that rat him out the minute he tries to pull any of his "I'm a sports psychology guy from McGill" psychological nonsense.
That is the thing that they've opened up here, right? If something comes out, you're done. Like the Oilers are torched.
But they wouldn't happen again, though. You would think that.
You would have thought that going into Columbus.
Well, maybe,
it happened before he even coached a game.
This is the chance now.
But Eric, that's my point, though, is that like he didn't think he was doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
So it's entirely possible that it's not like he's doing something nefarious that he knows is bad. It's just Babcock being Babcock. But those tactics are, if they were ever valid, are no longer valid in this league with this generation of players. So it may not even be a case where he thinks he's doing anything wrong. It could just be that he's like, "Can I see your phone? Scroll. Oh, look at that app. I don't know. That could be for porn." And then all of a sudden the chicklets are talking about it.
If the leadership group is like, if everybody's behind it, then it's not wrong. Like, I guess, you know what I mean? We're living in a world where
I think maybe McDavid and Draisaitl are like, treat us however you want.
Yeah.
And the team's going to push through because we want to win a Stanley Cup.
There was never a problem with the star players. Like when the stuff happened in Toronto with Marner, it happened when he was a kid. and listing all of his veteran teammates and ranking them by effort. It was when he was a kid. Like the top line guys don't have to worry about this. It's as I think Mike Commodore said this once on a show, might have been on Jason Greger's show. Like the notion of it's the rank and file that has to worry because they're the ones who really take it on the chin from Babcock, whether it's guys down the lineup or the training staff or people that work in the arena. Like those are the people that Babcock bullies and makes examples of. And so it's not going to be Connor and Leon that are going to be, taking offense to any of the things Babcock usually does. It's going to be the other guys.
It'll be interesting to see if he's changed how we approach
Dickinson
things,
Murphy signed off on it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they basically said, if it ends up happening, we're ready.
And what about Nurse?
I don't know what's going on with Darnell Nurse right now.
I think Darnell
Nurse is ready to be traded because they're bringing in Babcock. Do you?
I think Darnell probably wants a change in scenery, but I also think that whether it's related or not, like, couldn't you kind of see Darnell being one of the guys that Babcock kind of like makes an example of if things aren't going well in a playoff series or something? I mean, I could see that. Couldn't you see that?
I mean, as far as guys that we would view as core guys here, he would probably be the one on the peripheral.
Bouchard, come on down.
Yeah. Well, Bouchard, that'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. All right, so we'll see where that goes today. I know people are expecting it. And we'll obviously have a reaction to it all day long here. What were your thoughts? Just sticking with the Oilers. Well, actually, let's start with Nurse, and then we'll get to Dickinson and Murphy. It's going to be a busy week. We've already seen some trades in the National Hockey League, free agency looming as well. Do you get the sense that the Oilers are going to find a deal for Nurse in the next 7 to 10 days?
I don't know. I poked around that a little bit over the last 48 hours for the aforementioned Buzz File.
The Buzz File, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really find much about Nurse in the calls that I made. That doesn't mean that there aren't conversations happening. Doesn't mean that wheels aren't turning. I like the Murphy signing a bit more than the Dickinson signing, if we're being honest. Like, I think Murphy is a really solid.
I like the Murphy one a little bit better too.
Yeah, defensive defenseman. I think the aging curve is going to be all right on that. I mean, obviously, I'm sure his reps are probably ecstatic at getting that kind of a contract deep into his 30s. But to me, that I like the way he fit with this team. I think that he's the kind of player that you need to kind of lay the foundation of a contender. Dickinson, I kind of feel like his defensive bona fides are a little overstated based on how he played in Chicago. But I mean, sure, you need to build out your depth, and he was a guy that you're familiar with now.
Florida Panthers, we haven't chatted with you, obviously, since the big deal went down. We still think that they're going to find a way to get Hellebuck as well. But your thoughts on them uniting the Tkachuk brothers together? And, I mean, if healthy, Florida again? Like, is that what we expect? Like, the very difficult team to finish off?
So on Hellebuck first. So the way I understand it is that teams are calling. They obviously saw his comments after the season. There is a sense that he's available, but I don't know if we've reached the point where Kevin Cheveldayoff is like, here is the thing I need from you to make this happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've crossed that Rubicon yet. It doesn't mean we won't, and it doesn't mean that he won't be traded this offseason. After all, he was on Team USA at the Olympics, boys.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we've necessarily gotten to the point of like best and final offer for Connor Hellebuck. As far as the Panthers go, look, their top 3 lines and top 2 defense pairings are the best in the NHL. And they'll figure out the rest. The goaltending question is an interesting question, though. I reported today in the Buzz File that they're still talking with Bobrovsky. It is a question both of term and money. I think that they want him in at a number where they're not going to have to say like trade Evan Rodriguez from the roster to fit in Bobrovsky. I think he's looking for maybe a bit more term than they're willing to give. I don't know if we've talked about it before, but like there's this notion that he's going to sign the Brad Marchand contract, and I just don't believe it. Because Marchand, when he's like 41, can be a fourth liner. When Bob is like 41, he's either a really old starter or an overpaid backup, right? There's no like wiggle room for him. So I think they'd like to get him in on a shorter term and then obviously get him in at a price that's going to allow them to not have to trade somebody from the roster, which again, they keep doing. They keep on getting Brady Tkachuk and not having to give up anything from their roster to get him.
Which team do you think steps up and gives the Sens a top 6 forward for the 9th overall pick?
I was trying to figure that out because I think the issue this summer is it's really hard to identify the teams that are like flat out sellers. Like Vancouver is a flat out seller. So you start to think about like Brock Besser or somebody like that, or, you know, Pedersen or somebody like that. But I mean, other than them, I don't know if there's really anybody else that's looking to, you know, clear contracts and move guys. So I don't think it's going to be Jason Robertson. I know that people have speculated about that. I don't think he's going to be a guy. I think he ends up being DeBrincat, or if you bring him in, he's there for a minute and then he leaves in Ottawa. So it'll be interesting to see. It needs to be somebody with term. It needs to be somebody that can obviously help fill the hole that's left by Brady not being there anymore. But it's good that they have some draft capital to play with. It's funny, boys. Like if the Panther, if Barkov doesn't break down in the preseason and Tkachuk doesn't miss half the season, they don't get the 9th overall pick, which means they probably don't even make this trade. Yeah. So what a bizarre happy accident for Florida to you know, suck this season, and then it ends up being completely advantageous for them to get like Brady Tkachuk on their roster.
More than just hype when it comes to an offer sheet party. Also going through the buzz file here.
Yeah, you know, the puddle that is the free agent pool, combined with the increase in cap, combined with teams basically following the lead of Vegas and and Florida and others to be like, you know, F them picks. We're just going to use them, right? To acquire talent that we already know is good. I think all those things add up to it being fertile ground for an offer sheet. Now, I don't know if it's going to be for Bedard or, you know, any of the top guys where it's going to cost you 4 first-rounders to get them. But I do think the mid-range guys, sort of in that, and I hate to bring this up on this station, but the
Broberg Holloway reference, is that what we're about to get here? Yeah, thanks, Greg.
The Holloways, like the mid-range guys, could be the ones that are targeted. Thinking about, for example, Maverick Bourque from the Dallas Stars, is to throw a name out there. Although he's professed a desire to stay in Dallas, and you do need someone to sign an offer sheet. So I talked to an agent yesterday who believes that we'll see a couple, maybe, you know, a couple this summer. I know we say that every summer, but it does feel like without there really being many solutions in the UFA market, this could be the time for us to see an offer sheet or two thrown at teams that may not want to pay those players that kind of scratch.
You also ranked scenarios for one Alex Tuck. Now, you also said, as always, things can change with one phone call. Are you still standing firm on your 3 rankings of possibilities for him?
I am. And the Buffalo fans were like, well, duh, these are the only 3 possibilities. I'm like, yeah, but I ranked them, you dummies.
The ranking is the key.
The ranking is the key. Like it's like you put out the top 50 players in the NHL. Well, these are all 50 guys in the NHL. Yeah, no kidding. Now they're ranked. He's not. I think the longest shot is that he stays. The
longest shot, yeah, okay.
The longest shot is that he stays. Like he it seems like there's a significant gap in the amount of money he can get on the open market and what Jarmo Kekalainen is willing to give him. I know that they would like to get an 8th year on a contract, so a sign and trade is a possibility, and Jarmo's been on the other side of that. If you remember, he traded a 3rd to get Damon Severson from the Devils, no less, to then sign him in Columbus. But I don't know. I feel like there's as good a chance right now that he just goes to July 1st and hits the open market as there is that the Sabres end up doing a sign and trade for him. But again, the longest shot is that he stays. I would be surprised if that happens. But again, one phone call in all these situations, and that can change.
Okay, before we let you go, just quickly with the draft looming here, do you think Chaika just throws a wrench into all of this?
No.
Like, there's no way. He just steps up and takes McKenna, right? That's it.
They're going to take McKenna. Yeah. Like everything I heard from the draft combine would point to them making McKenna the first overall pick. I know there's some intrigue. You know, who knows if this is all obfuscation to trick everybody, but it makes sense that it's McKenna. I mean, as they search for their like Marner replacement, to have a winger like that in the system is pretty important. I mean, you can throw his picture on the poster outside the arena. He's the first overall pick. We all know his name. I think it's going to be McKenna, but beyond that, I mean, anybody's guess as far as trades, as far as who can go where. It really is kind of a wide open top 10 beyond that. And again, it'll be interesting to see if any of these teams that are holding, top 4 picks end up trying to make themselves better in a significant way by moving them.
As always, man, we appreciate it. Excellent work on the Buzz file, and we'll chat next week.
Yes. Oh, and the Buzz file will be updated throughout the week. So
Yes,
please,
it will.
if you're still on the internet and reading content rather than watching it on TikTok, bookmark it if your browser has the ability, because we'll be updating it all week.
Good stuff, man. There you go. That is Greg Wyshynski from ESPN. Lots of stuff going on in the Buzz file.
See, you should have your own Buzz file. So I'm saying with the blogging aspect.
No, I'm done. I'm done with Oilers opinion on Twitter, and you will not convince me to do a blog.
NielsenBuzzblog.net.
I don't like writing. I just don't like it.
I get AI.
I remember way back
AI
in the
will
early
do it
days
for
of
you.
1260, I was just like, hey, let's do a little blog thing. And I could, after the morning show, I could sit down and write stuff.
You had a great
And then
idea.
I was like, a week in, I was like, I don't like writing. This sucks.
Blog done.
I don't like it. I like writing creative stuff, but I don't like sitting down and like grinding out.
Well, you know what you do? It's
articles
voice
and
to
stuff.
text. You could paste around your office. And you could be
Nowadays, I could
blurting
just
out
hop on
stuff and just-
Copilot here and be like, give me 1,000 words on the Edmonton Oilers
Sure.
right now, which is insane. But it's easy now. I mean, students must cheat all the time.
Yeah.
It must be a thing now. Like there must be a way to see if people are handing in AI papers.
But there's a way for teachers now using AI, ironically, to see if what a student
They can
sent
put
in.
their in and
It's
say,
like,
is this AI?
Yeah.
How does AI tell if it's
detects.
like that's
I don't know.
insane.
It's like this
AI
whole
rats on
software.
itself.
This
Yeah,
is
it's like, yes, this is
It's
me.
like-
I did this.
It's like you as the peace police.
Yeah, a little bit. I suppose.
All right, Greg joined us on the Firehouse Subs hotline. Let's get into the wrap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, WilliamHuff.com. They've been doing it since 1952, so you know they're good at making stuff look really good and marketing for your company. All right, WilliamHuff.com. What did we learn on the show today, boys? What did we learn?
Well, the PGA Tour has approved a 2-tiered schedule moving forward in 2028 with expanded fields, promotion, relegation. You've got the Championship Series and the Challenger Series.
What?
Yes.
We'll talk about this in the lock shop today. Mind you, we'll probably talk about Babcock and lock
They've
shop.
got a lot of goop as well in the release, but basically summing it all up is...
So there's like a relegation.
Yeah,
so
and I don't know how
where's
they
the
will
Canadian
move.
Open fall? Do we know? Does it say if it's one of the main
that
events?
wasn't mentioned in one of the
It'd be one of the
bullet
main
points,
events.
but-
Wyndham Clark will hate us. All right, so that's new. We just learned that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. We learned that we had 32 bags of coffee, and now we've got 4. We got 4 bags left of the nasty brew. Hop online, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Buy Coffee, and it's pickup only, but we're easy office to get to. 17205 107th Ave. So you buy it online, then you swing on by. It's like a smell hole at the front of this bag.
Yeah, little breathable.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
scratch and sniff.
Keep
I like to
fresh.
call
Scratch it and
the
sniff it.
smell hole. Smells nice.
I want to smell that.
All right, so 4 bags left. So we almost sold it out today. We had 32. We got 4 left. Hop online, get your Nasty Brew coffee. Little collectible bags because they got stories on the back. This is the origin of Tales of the North. So you want to get your hands on these bad boys. And let us know how it is. If you want to buy one of the last 4 bags, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. And then at the top, click Buy Coffee. I also learned today that Trev makes really good Wild Hog references.
I mean, it wasn't a real good one.
No, but you're like, oh, you'd be like the guy on Wild Hogs.
Dudley.
So we're going to have to try to get that.
Watch it, please.
And I also learned that in grade 5, you were part of the Peace Police,
Yeah.
which essentially you're just like a narc in grade
Proud
5.
member. Proud member.
How many members of the Peace Police were there?
I think everyone did it in our grade except 2 kids. Shout out Cole and Braden.
So
And
they
like,
were just badasses?
They were like, no, that's stupid. Why would I want to, be a peace police when I can go play? And I'm like, and we were all like, meh, but in hindsight,
Man, you have to be a part of the Peace Police.
but in
Meh.
hindsight,
See?
they knew what they were doing. And I'm pretty sure they even got a little bit of the pizza at the end of the year.
What?
Yeah.
They weren't even part of the Peace Police and still got the pizza party at the end?
I think so.
What a scam.
Teachers were like,
How did nobody from
no.
the Peace Police step up and be like, those guys weren't a part of this?
Wasn't very, I don't know. I'll have to bring that up. when I see them
Corruption
next.
running amok. Hey,
It was tough.
The Pincher Creek Peace Police.
Yeah. That was actually in Tabor.
Oh, it was in Tabor, the Tabor Peace Police.
Yeah. Dr. Hammond. Elementary. We're especially extraordinary. It's a song.
From the school?
Yeah.
You still remember your elementary school song?
I'll sing it to you after.
Okay, excellent. I can't wait to hear it. That's going to be, could you sing it now?
No.
Sound of the day.
Sound of the day.
Come on, it's a sport ball sound
No,
of
I
the
think
day.
the sound of the day should be you reading the back of the Nasty Brew. That was
No, your
and
sound of the day should be you singing
No.
your elementary school song.
No, but it has to be something that we already did on the show.
Let's
you
put
already
it,
did do
or
that.
it could be something that's new on the show.
No, do that.
Let's put it up to a vote.
Well, no, it actually has to be.
the poll.
No.
Put your hands
No.
up if you want Trev to sing his elementary school
Because
song.
I didn't get to say what I learned. And I learned the new song from, or the Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph Reindeer. Yeah,
Yeah, so
could be
play that
Sound of the
one.
Day too.
Play that one.
Okay, but also I learned that the vote says you have to sing the elementary
No,
school
no, no,
song.
no, 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 no.
Tomorrow on the show.
No.
I'm off tomorrow.
I'm not singing.
Damn it. Thursday on the show.
Oh.
Come on, man. You got a voice of an angel.
No, you do too.
I know. Sound of the day, Creed Tuesday.
Yes.
Midsummer Rudolph song.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, oh, Santa came to say, can you take me higher to a place where snowmen sing? Can you take me higher to a place where sleigh bells ring? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. They'll always let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. There's one foggy Christmas Eve, oh, Santa came to say, can you take me higher?
That's your sound of the day for sport ball. Just to clarify, they're saying one foggy.
Yeah, I know.
One foggy Christmas Eve.
Creed would never.
No, one foggy Christmas Eve. This text comes and says, hot take. This is better than the original.
Well,
it is pretty catchy. 3 bags of coffee left, and we're 9 likes away from changing 300. We're not leaving. I'm not leaving until we hit 300 likes. So if you're watching on YouTube, hammer the thumbs up. Let's blow through 300. Let's get to your Royal Pizza text of the day today.
Royal Pizza.
It's the text of the day.
Colton coming in strong late. I don't know if you saw that one there.
Oh, I don't want to take another shot at low. Like, that guy's been beat on.
I know, but I just find it funny that that's where his mind
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
We said we didn't have a path, and no.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
our own,
I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna roll. Maybe a double day for California Sam.
Wow.
He won kind of easy
Wow.
trivia. I think maybe for the first time ever.
Wow.
Trade proposal. Darnell Nurse for the 9-year-old goalie that the Muzz lost to last weekend. Oilers retain 50%. California Sam, congratulations, buddy. Royal Pizza text of the day. It's yours.
Royal Pizza.
California Sam won text of the
twice.
day. Congratulations, buddy. All-time day for you. All-time day for you. Who's on Hangout today? Who's been coming up those stairs over there?
Yeah,
Trev?
who's on the hangout?
Benny is on the hangout, and so am I.
You're on the Hangout today?
Yeah, for the first hour.
Are you going to sing?
No.
Come on.
I'm not singing.
Come on. You should sing the elementary school song.
No.
You once said you were going to sing Let It Go
I never
at the
said
Estes
that.
because you have such a great voice.
I never said that.
Oh, I thought I heard.
No, that's not a thing.
Oh, I guess you're calling your boss and possibly father a liar?
Yeah, I am. I never said that.
Huh.
What are you talking about?
That's interesting. All right. Well, how about we change 300?
Oh,
let's do it.
Yes, we can.
Hammer the. All right. We are expecting some sort of Oilers coaching news today.
Oh, Maddie.
Maddie's yelling.
I knew they were
Maddie.
saying for 9 o'clock. That's when the show's over.
Maddie.
I knew it. I was waiting.
Babcock hired?
Yes.
What?
Fired.
Babcock hired.
Confirmed. Oilers name Mike Babcock as head coach. I knew it. Rated 9 o'clock. Classic. The 19th head coach in team history, and what seems like the 15th in the last 10 years. Babcock, 63, brings to Edmonton a 700 win, 418 loss, 183 regular season record over parts of 17 games.
They did it.
Big long list here. Media availability at noon today. At noon. So we'll have it for you during Two Guys and a Goalie. We'll go live to the Babcock presser on Two Guys and a Goalie, which means it doesn't interfere with the lock shop, which confirms the Oilers are huge fans of the lock shop, which is nice. All right, that's going to do it. Babcock officially the next head coach of the Edmonton Oilers. I guess we'll discuss that as we continue to work our way through the day today. 95.7 and get you back to some sweet tunes. If you want more Babcock coverage, come on over to EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio, and on YouTube all day long. For YouTube, Trev, Lieutenant Eric, I'm Dustin Nielsen. Take it easy.